1 second. We're gonna do this again. Oh. Comrades, today is November 25, 2025, and the current time is 8:40 p.m. Due to the ongoing tariff situation, today's announcements will be delayed until import duties have been paid. The Institute, however, does not believe in paying unjust taxes and will not be paying said import duties. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Do you want to know what happened? Okay, let me explain this real quick. So I put on my headset, right, so that I could listen to the sounds that I'm going to play through the stream. I apparently didn't realize my headset was off the entire time, and I was wondering why I wasn't hearing literally anything. I was like, that's really weird. And then I scrambled to turn it on, and then I realized, oh, I had the game sounds still in the background, so it was overlaying with the bell sounds, and everything was just a disaster. I am a professional streamer, I swear. I'm really good at this, please believe me. Hey, comrades, good evening. Are you ready to become a rat again? Because we're playing this game because Ray keeps demanding we play the rat game. But I can't play it forever, so we're gonna play the rat game today, and then we'll see if we continue playing it in the future. If you like this game, make sure you at least stick around to watch it on the stream. Lurk around if you want. Anyways, how are all of you doing? Welcome to the funny rat game. Your headphones are at 10%. Yeah, it happens to me quite a bit because my headset's wireless, and if I unplug it and forget to charge it, then I have to scramble to charge it. And that's the issue. Anyways, how are all of you? Hello there, Ray and Flaming, and congrats Ray for being first. Also, Zoingo and Sun and Kahila. We're playing Ratopia again because Ray really likes this game and is making me play this. So we're gonna return to our town of San Francisco, a beautiful little holding with many different things going on in there, and we'll try to survive as best as we can. You summoned back because you smell cheese? Well, let's make sure we get some cheese going. Hello, Dark Pika. Your head's killing you. Get some headache medicine. That's usually my solution. I'm trying to remember what we were doing. Wait, there's an electricity component to this game? Wait, when was there electricity? I don't remember there being electricity. Anyway, so if you want to remember where we're at, this is the game. I don't know how to pause this, by the way. So, basically, we are this little rat queen princess, and we have a little city that is full of people that are working around the clock to ensure our long-term survival. And that's right, every single rat is named after someone here. One of your fellow comrades is a rat somewhere in the kingdom. And as we recruit more and more, we'll just have to keep giving them more and more names, although I think I'm starting to run out of regular viewers whose names I can remember to throw into this thing. So if you don't think you have a character, let me know and I will do my best to add you in here. Because there's a lot of people in here. We're at 40 citizens right now, and a lot of them have jobs, and a lot of them have been getting stronger, although some of them are a little unhappy. Like Suspicious Wizard here is a very unhappy individual. Well, I don't want to use the rats as conductors for my electricity things. That's a little rough. So that's where we're at right now. Although, right now we're dealing with a lot of unhappiness, which is another big issue that is going to be, you know, biting us in the butt soon, so we'll have to start figuring that out. So hopefully we can survive. Yes, as far as I know, we haven't lost a single person. So if you were in here before, you are still here. So we gotta find a way to get everyone happy. I meant to hold that button and I messed up. Okay, so let's see if I remember how to play this game. So first of all, we gotta build some way to get joy. Ah, that's right. We need to build, either... We can build a massage bed. We already built an arena. We can build a school as well, so I think we'll do all of that. I think the other thing, too, is we don't have grass anymore, and grass is unfortunately a thing that we do need to continue expanding our kingdom. So hopefully we get some of that. You might also notice that we have some areas where we're digging downwards, such as this area here. So we can get some, like, different minerals and other whatever you needs over there. And that's kind of where we're at. Food is the other thing, because it is autumn now, and winter is approaching quickly. So another thing that we're trying to do is ensure that we have enough food to survive, and food has been a little rough. Also, I'm trying to remember why we don't have an elevator yet. I think it's because I didn't build a lift station yet. Oh, I have enough to do this. Okay, wait. Because I didn't build a lift rope there. So that'll complete that. So we have a giant field of crops, mostly wheat, that is going to be used for food. And we just need to make sure... And this is technically our water reservoir, although it's not really doing a good job of being a water reservoir. But hopefully it will start to fill up with water that we can start collecting and using for other things. And that's kind of where we're at, comrades. Hopefully you understand what's happening so far. What I do need to do, however, is gather or build a gathering camp. Except we can't because we don't even have grass anymore, so let's just try to gather this. We need all these resources, so we're just gonna order someone to grab it. Something ironic about borrowing animals having floating farm platforms. Don't worry too much about it. Isn't it great? I love this aesthetic. Also, we have criminal. Let's get Livingston into the let's correct her behavior. Just like that. There is actually a really strong focus on digging. Also, how does this thing work? Wait, how does this actually work? So if I build this lift station... Oh, wait. Wait, what? How does this work? I don't get it. Why is Riston stuck here? How do I free Riston from this? Oh, I need one on every floor? Oh, that's how this works? Oh, that's kind of gross. Okay, so why don't we do one on the main floor? Okay, so I can't because I have to get rid of the... Okay, wait, this is actually obnoxious. Okay, does it have to be every floor or every floor where I want to stop? I guess is the main question. So in that case, let's get rid of this, I think is the correct tile. Ah, also we gotta deal with disease, so apparently we're not dealing with hygiene in the colony either, because now people are getting sick. And that is no good, except I can't build there because that's a ladder. Apparently that doesn't count, so I gotta put this somewhere else. You know what I just realized? So I think the way I can actually do this a little better is I think I can replace this ladder bit with blocks, and that should be okay. Also, we're under attack, so we gotta deal with that too. There's evil people afoot. What is happening here? Oh! Riston is revolting! Do we have to put him down? Okay, so we saved him. I think our citizens dealt with the threat already, so we're fine there. So anyways, because our kingdom has gotten a lot bigger in recent times, there's a lot more, well, angry people that need to be tended to. So people like Riston are starving, and I don't know how to make sure he eats because the poor man basically refuses to eat. Yeah, so he's got to eat something, but I don't know how to make him eat, which is the other issue. So we gotta find a way to make sure we have food for everyone. And that's essentially where we're at right now. So, how have all of you been doing, though? Like I said earlier, I might not be able to stream tomorrow due to other obligations, so keep that in mind. If I'm not live tomorrow, you'll understand why. So which is the tiles I actually need to get rid of? Okay, so I think I gotta keep this lift rope here, and I think it's these two I gotta demolish. Like this, and then I can build the lift station. There we go, okay. We have some dining areas, yes. For example, right here, there's a lot of food right before the toilet. There's a lot of tables to eat, and over here, there should be... Well, there's no food in here. I guess we haven't put food in here yet. So we have to do that as well. It's kind of a rough situation we have, and, you know, we'll find a way to survive. I think we'll do okay. はじめまして。言葉はわからないです。ゲームを見て楽しました。いただきます。God. おー、シネマおじさんのようこそ。このゲームはラトピア。I don't know what the right way to describe this in Japanese is, but さあ、コロニーゲーム これが、このネズミ姫、私。これが私のシティ、コロニーだ。I am so bad at Japanese. I've been meaning to practice more, but I'm doing my best. You're super happy you mentioned yesterday about your riding the high that passed almost your midterms. Well, good job on passing your midterms. Kahila. Oh shit, we're under attack. We're gonna deal with this. Let's see. We should, hopefully our citizens will help, but I don't know how to get Risten to eat food, and that, oh my god. We may need, oh jeez. This barrier is doing a lot of work, keeping us alive. Oh shoot. Come on. Somehow we surviving this. But I'm glad you're able to pass your test, Kahila. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we survived that. I know there's another attack that we gotta deal with. How's the appeasement going on? Well, right now we're poor. Well, not so much poor, but there's a lot of things breaking down left and right. And citizens like Risten are apparently starving and don't have anything to eat. You might also notice there's a lot of very, very angry, very hungry rats. Or infected. Okay, so we solved this. Risten is sick also with some kind of disease that is going to become a bit of an issue. And now I need to find a way to deal with that. Okay, hold on. We're still under attack? Where? Okay. Let's see if we can solve this issue one step at a time. So we gotta build a hospital is the other big thing. I think we're gonna have to just put a hospital somewhere in here. Oh! You know what? I don't think I researched the hospital. Oh shoot, we're so screwed. We're very screwed here. Okay, let's get research going. Yeah, it's a very difficult game is basically what I'm understanding so far. But Ray really wanted me to play this, so that's why we're playing it today. There we go, a hospital. Okay, heals the sick and injured. I don't even know where I'm gonna put a hospital. Like, do you see this entire colony? There's not a lot of space here. And we gotta rebuild everything. Oh my gosh, look at Ladronis here, who's also dying. Alright, let's get you up here, buddy. So, anyways, what was I saying before that? Hopefully you're all at least having a good weekend, because I'm going to be enjoying my, what's it called? Thanksgiving. Tomorrow, hopefully I'll be able to stream, but again, I'm not 100% sure. Really depends to see if I got time, because we got other things that I've got going. And yes, it is a short work week, even for me, so I'm very happy about that. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to replace, this with lift rope. Except for these two tiles, because that's going to be... Oh, so we're gonna cancel these two. Demolish these here. And then this one should be enough to slap out a lift station. And this should be the elevator now, if I did this correctly. Oh, no, I didn't, because I got rid of this one and this one. And that should be fine. Tomorrow, if I stream, I think we'll do Hoi 4. But I'm not 100% sure yet, because I would like to do Hoi 4, but... I know it's not everyone's favorite game, and I know I'm kind of like a weird person for enjoying the funny game. No one at your work knows if you have Thanksgiving off. The plan right now is to show up and secure just when we go home. Place the rec. Wait, what do you mean? How do you not know if you have work or not? I feel like that's a very important thing to, oh, I don't know, ask? That seems like a very, very important thing to know. What kind of company are you working for that they don't even know if you're going to be working? Hello? That seems very much not appropriate. Okay. Why is there not enough hygiene? Oh, you know what? Because I think Risten just... I think the toilets are full all the time. I think we need more toilets. Okay, anyways, let's put this in here. Toilet is here. So I think 2 toilets will probably be enough to keep everyone generally appeased. And I think what we'll do is we'll extend down the ladder to this underground section. And this should give us at least more space for just generic, not these ones, just for generic, buildings that we can use. Maybe we can put, like, hospitals down here. In fact, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Let's put hospitals here. Let's do exactly that. We'll do something along this line, and then we can throw in more stuff. Let's also recruit new people. Who wants to be a rat? Who wants to be named after a beautiful, beautiful rat here? I'm gonna take... Dies when happiness falls below 20. Oh god. Hygiene, passing the ladder, progressive... Oh, I think this stack is pretty good. Let's take this one. Mark and Jesse. Alright, we're gonna name them now. Let's see. So they just joined us. They're probably the happiest people in the colony. There's an owner that's opposite. Oh, okay. You're here leaving before... I think that's a good idea. I think if you leave before things go completely downhill, I think you're gonna be fine. We'll name this after our new friend, our new Japanese friend here, who I'm not sure is still around. Sinomaoji-san will be this rat. Let's see. What else? Who else do I name the other one? Who else is usually around that doesn't have a rat? Who else do I normally... Let's see. Let me go on Discord real quick if I can remember any name that's not around. Oh, Shinamaoji-san. Follow arigatou gozaimasu. Do we have a Waha? I think we have a Waha, right? Let's name this after interest. I don't think we have interest here. I know interest usually swings by sometimes. Let me make sure I haven't double named anyone. Okay, perfect. Well, I think with all the experience you've gotten that you're gonna get at your current job, I think you'll be perfectly fine moving to another company that will probably, well, be less chaotic, it sounds like, right? I think being in a less chaotic situation is probably what you're looking for. I'm gonna build this thing now. Please, let me have this thing. There we go. Beautiful, okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so funny. So if you get off early... Wait, that's actually so sick. Wait, that's amazing. Alright. Also, maybe we should expand this out here, too. This will require a railroad on top here, so we can just seal that off. I do like the railroads. The railroads are quite nice. There we go. I think it's actually fairly quick, too. Okay, so hopefully we can get Riston that hospital soon. Okay, so let's build a... Hospital requires medicine. Medicine is produced from flowers or charcoal. Oh, there's a lot of things that you can make medicine with, but we don't have most of these. Petals, myrrh, fabric, cactus flower. Interesting. So if you don't have the medicine, can they still heal themselves in a hospital, or is that just not a thing anymore? I guess we'll put down 2 of these for the time being until we can figure out how to get a general supply of things that we need. Also, I hope it rains soon. We're gonna need more water, because I think I've ran through basically our entire water stash for the crops. Yeah, I think we're out of water. And we have so much wheat available, but it may not be enough. Let's throw down one of these gathering camps here. That should be fine, because we can't build a grass field yet. Although we should be able to soon. Hello there, Steve. How are you? Good evening. Let's also gather all this nonsense here. Let's see what else we can research, by the way. I think the other thing with the happiness is that everyone's just unhappy because I have to keep making them pay taxes. And you can kind of see here, like, yeah, taxes are the biggest driver of unhappiness in the colony, because who would have guessed that making them pay almost 25% of their daily income or their daily wealth is just not exactly conductive to a peaceful society. Who could have possibly foreseen this happening? I surely couldn't have foreseen this happening. The unhappiness of society. Also, we should probably swap Normar out of here. Alright, Normar. We're gonna swap out with... Waha will be the colony clown temporarily. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to also slap down schools. I don't think we need more beds, right? I think we're good. Also got to rebuild some of this other stuff that I've kind of ignored. We also need more stone is the other thing that I've been meaning to get, so let's also order a... Also just dig all this out. Just like that. That'll be nice. Also, now that we know how to ranch, I think we're gonna just make more We're gonna make more milk ranches. So, based on my understanding, is that for 4 wheat and for 8... Oh, I just realized Ray's not growing, or not milking rats. She's just killing rats, or rabbits. I guess we technically need milk. Ray, do you want to milk rabbits, or do you want to kill rabbits? Yeah, no, that's not even a joke. You can make... Listen, you can convert grass into milk. Isn't that wonderful? Truly the circle of life. It's a beautiful thing. You want to milk them? Alright, it's gonna take a little bit. I'm also gonna get rid of this rabbit hole. How do I get rid of this thing? Do I just mine it out? It's just in the way. Let's take this one out first. Oh. Shoot. I'll take a little bit of damage. There we go. And then, hopefully I can demolish this, and then we can build out the... out here, because I think we're doing 3 highs? Also, I don't know why it says rats need to rest when there's clearly a lot of space for them to rest. What do you mean it's sus? They're rabbits! Rabbits need milk! Have you never... or rabbits, they're a mammal. They, like most other mammals, produce milk. Humans produce milk, why can't rabbits produce milk? Okay? Also, I'm so sorry if you've been saying anything, Kahil. I forgot I didn't have the, my chat window for YouTube open. Hello, if you're still there. Sometimes I forget to open it. Also, I just realized that our colonists are now... our rats are now spreading into, like, 3 different, categories. So right now, everyone is poor. Everyone is dirt poor right now. We didn't see it last week? You're not here? Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we need to make medicine. How do I make medicine? Medicine is manufactured in... let's see here. How do I manufacture meds? I actually have no idea how to produce medicine. That's really funny. Probably another building that I don't have access to yet. Maybe we should change the taxes. You should have seen earlier. I am truly a professional streamer. You've been ignored? No, I'm not trying to ignore you, I promise. Okay, so we can make... where would I produce medicine here? Probably not that. Would it be perfumery? No. No. Brewery? No. Pharmacy, that makes sense. Alright, the pharmacy and then the brewery. We do not have enough water still to survive. Is it worth grabbing another set of individuals to join the colony? Normar demands medicine! Alright, well, Normar made us a bunch of medicine, I guess, to get us started, so we're gonna start using Normar's magic medicine. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is... hopefully we can get our other milking pasture. Oh, we need more grass. God, I will never have enough grass. We will never have enough grass in this colony, I swear to God. Okay. I would like to do a grass farm, but having a grass farm requires you to actually have grass in the first place, and that is something we're apparently really short on. Also, we are completely out of water. I don't think we have enough food to survive the winter. If you want my honest opinion, based on what I'm looking at, we're probably doomed. So you can see here, we have enough to survive 6 days. Now each season is about, what, 14 days? So we have enough to survive half of that. The main problem is that we don't have any water to acquire more crops. And it hasn't rained in a fortnight, and so gathering water is very, very difficult right now. In fact, I don't think this water storage tank that I've traded is even enough to generate, or to capture enough water that we need to survive, and it's very possible that we're going to start flooding in certain areas unless we can solve that, so there's a lot of other issues that are dealing with... oh. But what do you mean there's a locust swarm? What does this do? Did that just eat all my crops? What did that actually do? I guess it ate my crops? I can't believe I am losing the mandate of heaven. There's an arsenic spill in the water here, so it's bottled water for the next few... how do you let arsenic spill into the water? Oh, I guess incompetent governments would probably do that. Are you gonna be okay, Kahila? Are you gonna survive? Oh my god, there's water there. But do I drain that entire water tank? Or do I keep it alive for the fish? That's the real question we gotta be asking ourselves. Also, just keep building a railroad out. I also want to keep digging down. In fact, let's keep going down. As long as we have enough rope to keep doing this, we can just keep going. If I could aim this correctly, which apparently I can't. There we go. I want to see what's down there. Okay, so I also want to make sure we gather all this. Nope, I want to make sure we pick these up. Because I'm gonna need all these resources as well at some point. And that should be fine. Now, Marksman is having a mental breakdown due to being sad. You know what? Maybe we should change our tax rate. Are we at a point in the game where we need to make sure we have a amount of medium wealth individuals? In fact, I think we do need to start figuring out how to get medium wealth citizens hanging around. Oh, also we need to sleep here, so we're just gonna sleep here real fast. It's the summer. You hope you do? Oh, okay. I mean, that's unfortunate you're not able to even swim in the water because of the arsenic spill. You know what? You know what? You're right. We have enough people. We can probably reduce the taxes on our citizens. Let us be kind, brave individuals. A brave, benevolent queen. Or princess here, since I'm a cute little anime rat princess. I think I'm going to reduce the general wealth tax. Let's reduce it down to 15%. And we're only going to tax anyone who's making over 100 wealth. And then the high wealth tax, we're going to crank this up to anyone who's making who has over 100 wealth, but we'll leave the same rate of 15%. I think that's fine. So high wealth individuals will be taxed 30%, and the regular low income pop will be taxed 15%. So that I think will be a good balance, because we've actually been making a lot of money off of our citizens. Look at that. Some of them are so poor we have to keep giving them their subsidies, or else they're gonna freak out and die. In fact, I might also need additional... In fact, let's make people happy. How do I do this? Look at that. I'm giving money to the citizens. Come, my poor, weary individuals. I will use the power of the purse to keep you all happy. I don't actually... So that will keep people a little happy, I think. Also, maybe I should have done that to the person who's like on the verge of a mental breakdown, but that's a whole different problem. Yes, the taxes do overlap. What do you do for a living? Well, let's find out, Z-Poser. Z-Poser, you are in this colony. You work at the sawmill. All day, every day. Mm-hmm. It's necessary for your survival. Mm-hmm. So, main issues, again, we don't have grass, and I need to find a way to get additional grass going quickly. I did hire a gatherer to get grass, but I wanted to at least put 2 grass farms at the very top here. Which is probably the easiest thing for me to do. But again, you can't make grass unless you have grass to start with, which is really annoying. So without 8 grass, we can't make grass. And you actually get a lot of grass for your efforts, which is the nice part. No one's gonna die of inhaling sawdust. Now, people are just gonna complain a lot, but that's a different problem. In fact, what I'm gonna do is, I should have done this earlier, is I should have actually set limits on these. Oh, you can mass production mode. Double consumption of resources and workload, but production quantity also doubles. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is only do this if we have less than 50. And then for the other one, we're gonna do the same thing for the rope. Except, yeah, let's do 50 is probably fine. And then we'll do the other one as well, where we're gonna set this to 50 as... Oh, hold on. Production, here. Condition if rope is less than... Oopsies. 50. That should be fine. Okay, so that way we have a hard cap. Deny from Young Baker's like, no, it'll be fine. Listen, what we haven't even done is start cooking our meat. We have to learn how to cook rat meat. Or the meat of the things that we kill as rats. We're not cannibals, we're not gonna eat ourselves. Okay. I probably will put elevators in every level. I just don't have the resources to justify doing so yet. That's the other problem. Okay, so we need a way to cook our food into something edible. Or we could also use a bakery. So a bakery will allow us to produce bread, but we need flour. Alternatively, with milk and salt, we can make cheese. It's actually really easy to build. What about a mint? Oh, we need to start circulating more money. We'll need to build a mint. That's right. Okay, let's start inflating our currency. All right. The number one rule of any economy is rule of inflation. I was about to make a really bad joke, and I'm glad I didn't make that bad joke. Also, send people out here on an exploration. We're gonna send these four on a little quest. So it'll be... I also misspelled Cinemaji's name. I don't know how I put an N instead of an I. Oh my god, how did I spell that incorrectly? Oh, I'm missing an I. That's fine. I'll fix it later. Okay, so I want them to survey for water, and then bring back. It'll take them approximately 1 day. So we'll have them do that real quick. And then let's get a few more friends. You hope inflation and all furries? I don't even have an answer to that. No, I don't. But we'll get it soon. Hygiene decline. Maximum HP cries. Conservative. Quick. Necessity. These all are... I think this stack is fine. Alright, we need 3 names. I need 3 names for people who just joined us. So this is Mel. Mel's actual name is... Let's see. Who do we not have a person for yet? Well, in honor of Garm, let's name this one... I guess we'll name this one Whiskey. And then this one, let's name... Who else do we normally have? Oh, we don't have a Suno. Let's name this one Suno. And then... we'll name this last one... Do I have a VL? Let's see. We talk about rat inflation, we're talking about economy. I know, that's what I'm talking about too. What kind of other rat inflation are you referring to? Oh, we have 2 VLs now. Okay, so this is the one that just joined, so it's actually their actual name is... Who else do we have? I already have a Ranu, I'm pretty sure. I know... Wait, do we have a Skypeon? This one's gonna be Skypeon. Skypeon's name keeps changing. It's like... I remember like one time... Here, let's just change this to be Cinemaji correctly. There we go. Alright. What do we need to do now? Alright, so... We also need to fix the barricades. The barricades are also kind of out of whack, and so that's the next thing we gotta correct. So we're gonna go over here, and maybe we need to... Yeah, we should probably fix this. Put a nice little dirt block right here. In fact, we'll probably just close out this connection. I just realized we had access to water here the whole time. The problem is, I don't know how far this goes deep. We should also probably get rid of this. Oh, that's right. I was exploring in this direction. There's a lot in here. Can I see how far the minimap goes? Nope, this is as wise as it gets. Okay. Oh. So the locusts don't actually... Okay, so when it said locust, it literally spawned locusts. In this colony, Arani, you are... Yes, you are butchering animals. You're also, like, a whole mix of other things. Apparently you like sleeping on the floor, too, which is really funny. If you don't sleep on the floor, you get sad. Oh, that's right, this is the bees. There's a lot of honey here if we're willing to go deal with the bees. Yeah, see, some rats are floor rats, and some rats are bed rats, and I think you're one of the floor rats. I don't know if we're gonna have enough food. Ugh. Let's even get that milking machine going for the rabbits. We really gotta get that rabbit milking machine going. Okay, let's grab all this real fast. Can I just hand this to my shrew? Ah, look at that. They're all happy now. Floor rat sounds like the Untouchables in a horrible caste. I mean, this is a caste-based society. Just none of them are rich enough to be that high-end yet. Well, you're not one of those Japanese... You're not one of those people living in Japan who sleep on a futon and sleep on the floor? You're gonna sleep on a bed like a filthy gaijin? No, I'm joking. I'm one of those people, like, I also prefer having a bed because I am old and desire a proper back when I get older. Okay. What else do we need to do real quick before I forget? So... What did we just unlock, by the way? I know we unlocked something. God, we still don't have enough grass for this thing. Oh, here we go, the brewery. Okay, so the brewery takes wheat, water, and barrels. So, in order to make a barrel, we need the woodwork shop, which takes us 3 planks. Okay, so we need to make this. And then we need to build a pharmacy for medicine. Everything needs grass in this game, good god. Alright, we're gonna expand this out over here as well, so we're just gonna order dirt blocks here until I can replace this with stone when I have more resources to make this aesthetic. Perfect. I'm sure there's not that many people that still sleep on... I mean, I'm sure, like, I guess maybe there's probably still a decent amount, but who knows? We need to get more friends, I think. Let's get more friends. If you slept on the floor more... No, you know what's... Okay, so you know what's really funny? I remember talking to Ray about one time, like, what kind of beds do we want when we buy a bed? And she wants a firmer mattress, and I'm like, I want a nice, softer mattress. And then she's telling me how a soft mattress is very bad for your back, and I'm like, you know, that's probably true. I think this stack is fine. Let's go here. Okay, so we're gonna take these 2 new individuals. Richard's name is now QQ. Onlu normally used to swing by a lot, so let's put that one down. And then the other one, we haven't named one for Nico yet, so Nico, Ni. There we go. The benefit you don't get when you sleep on the floor, your body doesn't get moldy in the air under the sun. That's also true too. But, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why people do anything, right? I mean, it makes sense. Okay, can we get more grass going, please? I am so desperate to have any amount of grass in this colony. We even have a gatherer who's gathering grass, and it's still not enough grass. Look at this VO, not... You know what, hold on, I just realized. Whoopsies. Maybe I should have ordered this all to be grabbed. He was not grabbing grass. So that was useless. You know what, I'm gonna kill this locust. Wait, can we eat locusts? No, they don't drop any food. Alright, that's a shame. I know, like, next year... I was looking at... I know me and Ray are staying at a ryokan in Hakone, and... we actually end up getting... Like, they actually have multiple room types, and it's basically, do you want the Western room, which has a bed, or do you want, like, the Japanese-style room? Which has, I think, a futon. And I think this year we're ending up in the Japanese room because... one, I think they sold out of the Western room for the date that we're there, and... I think we were just like, alright, it'll be fine. So, it'll be interesting. Just not sleep testing for getting your mattress something firmer and been loving it. Wait! Oh my god, wait, the map actually has an end! Oh my god, I didn't realize it actually has an end. Oh, that's interesting. All right, well, I guess we literally reached the end of the world. Huh. I sure did think it was going to be infinite. Yes, I actually thought it might have been an infinite world, like Terraria, or maybe it would have looped around like Terraria. But it was not to be. The world is flat, I know. Wait, does Terraria not loop? Man, it's like, oh, I thought it did. I guess that explains quite a bit then. I thought it looped the entire time. Oops. Terraria has a Eastern Ocean, Western Ocean, a hard limit bosses. Oh, okay. Well, that's a little disappointing. How do I make my little shrew carry? Oh, there we go. I can make my shrew carry things. There we go. Come with me, my little friend. Okay. Also, our citizens came back, and I think they actually brought back enough water. Let's find out. There's a lot of wheat in there, that's fine. Okay, also Alana is at a duel to the death with Voro here for EXP. Okay, that's fine. So we got 100 units of water, which is pretty good. Okay, so then I'm gonna order... I don't know, where's my shrew? Okay. Okay, now can I build my stupid grass farm? I'm short 3 leaves. There is an ocean. End of each map is an ocean. It's Starbound. Oh, is it Starbound one? Okay, Starbound was probably the one I was thinking of, because I used to play Starbound like an eternity ago. I remember when Starbound was popular. I backed it, and boy, I did not really enjoy it that much. I think I just basically learned that that genre of game is just really not for me, and so I didn't really like it. And Minecraft's been limits these days because they got tired of the Farland shenanigans. Minecraft on those chunks when you can't do in Colony Sim. Minecraft definitely has a limit, but I think the limit actually got expanded in one of the patches after the Farland stuff. Hey, did you know that guy who... So there was a YouTuber. His entire shtick was that he was going to try making it to the Farlands in an old version of Minecraft. Basically on foot the entire time, and he only recently actually just made it to the Farlands. It was really cool, because I didn't watch it live, but I did end up seeing the clip of him, and I was like, that's sick, that's awesome. We're gonna name this one... I already have a fossil one, right? What do we not have one for? This one can be Deba, because Deba's done art. Oh, I don't know if we have a Magmar. We have to do Magmar one next, I think. Just kidding. Physics started glitching along. Oh yeah, no, trust me, I know that the physics started bugging out. It was kind of funny to watch it unfold. Let's put that there. Grab the rest of this from my shrew, dump it in here. You know what I think we gotta do? We gotta start sending more explorations out, and I think we need more beds. Okay, so... I guess we're gonna just explore in one of these random directions. Let's go here. I think this one seems fine. What is the difference between explore and auto-explore? Auto-explore it. Oh, you can send just one person to... Okay, so we'll send one person to see what's over there. And then we'll do the same thing for some of these other areas. Just send like one person at a time until we can find resources. So Suno goes there, and then we'll send Whiskey over there, and that should be fine. Yeah, I think the save was also like hundreds of gigabytes big because the way the game was designed. We need 10 candles. Winter will soon be here, but times says sadness. Make decorations. Need 10 candles, 10 fabric, and 10 dye. I don't even think I have all of those. That's gonna be rough. Okay, well, in that case, let's go build... Oh my goodness, I can build a grass field. Okay. So once we get more grass, we can build another pasture for the animals too. Also, let's just take this out real quick. There we go. San Francisco, what do you mean? Listen, it's a beautiful place with beautiful rats. We have social services. We have... We have social services and food and other things that'll keep you alive and healthy and happy. No, there's not... Actually, there's a decent amount of crime. But no, the crime is generally kind of low. Don't worry, there's not that much crime. Don't listen to the naysayers. Crime is at an all-time low. What else can we do to keep people happy? So if we make a brewery, we can then make a pub. A hair shop requires tools. A bathhouse requires iron. What else can we do to keep people happy? Maybe we do build a school. Oh, but we need tools. Alright, so we need... Let's build a pub. We need tools. Listen, the taxes aren't that high. Listen, it's just a 30% daily tax. You'll be fine. 30% daily tax is not nearly that bad. Trust me. Oh, wait. I have to build the Royal Forge. I didn't do that yet. How do I build the mint? Did I not research the mint yet? Oh, I guess I didn't. I thought I researched the mint. Oh, wait, here it is. So we can start making coins. Gold coins and coins. So where are we gonna... I guess the mints should be somewhere... Oh, what if we put the mints near the bottom? Like deep underground. The Royal Mint. And the Great Vault. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I kind of like that idea. Put a lift rope like this. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Listen, 30% tax on all their possessions is perfectly fine until we're able to start manufacturing money in large quantities ourselves. So it's fine. Exactly. See, Brony understands. Brony understands that, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. Now let's build a great mint down here. So this is a 3 tall, so I think we can just do 1, 2... We'll just keep it, like, really close to this elevator. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna go... We have enough rocks that I can actually justify this. We'll do 3 like this, and then dig this out. We'll also need to start replacing a lot of this with other floors, so that's fine. We'll also start putting these on other floors here, too. For example, maybe we need more tax collectors. Also, just realized we're not making that much materials. We actually don't have that much ores. We do need to start making gold bars, so I'll actually start manufacturing gold and copper. Iron, I don't think we have enough iron ingots sitting around, so at the very least we'll make gold. Right, you do the brainwash Brony? Listen, Brony understands the concept of monarchism and is a true monarchist in these trying times, and for that I applaud. I applaud Brony's faith in our... you know, things. Also, looks like Magmar's finished training. Actually, what I'm going to do now is we also need to swap this out. So a barracks will be better, but we need more copper ingots. I might need more forges. Forges are what, 4 tall or 5 tall? Are they? Oh, they are. Oh, they are 4 tall, right? Shoot. Oh, okay, hold on. We got to go back to the bottom floor. Started high school when this started. There's a lot of... I mean, hey, look, that's pretty sick, honestly, being able... Okay, hold on, just one. I gotta cancel this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make this go down. We're gonna make this... I want this 4 high on all sides here. Like this, and that should be fine. Because we're gonna have the forge on one side, and then the mint on the other. Like this, and that should be okay. Let's get that slammed out. And then while we're here, I want to put down... I think we need a full-size... No, we need a full-size storage here. And then I can build a furnace next to it. Eventually. Put a mint on this side, and it shouldn't be too much of an issue. That should be fine. Yeah. And then we'll have to figure out how much deeper I'm willing to go. Oh, another criminal has arrived. Infidave's a criminal. Come back here. I'm gonna discipline you, buddy. Oh my god, I forgot to open the other chat. I'm sorry. I need to keep remembering I'm missing that. Terraria does neither of those things you might need to play. I don't know. One of these days I might play Terraria, but it's just not on my list of things that I really want to play. Again, I've had bad experiences playing multiplayer Terraria, and that's why I no longer have any desire. It's only believe it or not, someone trying to close the princess I said after gaining trust. Listen, I am a great rat princess, and I am here to ensure the stability and survival of our dear colony. We will all survive, but we will only survive if we're all willing to work together. Now, are you willing to put your faith in me? Just trust me with your society, and I will ensure that we will live prosperously together. Have faith, comrades, that I will lead you to glory. Oh my god, I don't have enough to make bunk beds. What does your rat do? Your rat, Ranu, is a... You work in the maintenance office. Basically, you're the colony repair rat. It is a noble profession, one that is definitely needed in today's modern, trying times. So, worry not, you are a brave individual doing what needs to be done. Yes, a fixer-upper. Also, we're gonna grab a new person. Who is this gonna be? Elitist, hygiene. Actually, this one's fine. Actually, these are pretty good, too. These two have necessities decline rate minus. I think we'll take this stack. The robbed peddlers. Alright, who do they actually belong to? Their names are... So this one, let's see, who are we naming this after? Who's another person that used to be here? Or you can give me you can give me streamer names too, or VTuber names, and I'll accept it. What else do I know? Oh, this one can be, Val. God, what is his full Twitch name? Okay, Val... Illa. Alright, this is Val. And then the other one we're gonna name... Do we have a Fear? Do we have Fearigator? No, alright, this one's gonna be Fearigator. Wrong one, here we go. Alright, there we go. There goes the Minecraft server. So I'm hoping that this is the weekend where I can actually finally sit down and double check things, but I was running into issues with getting Cobblemon to work with ATM 10, and I realized that if I actually have both these mods, it's going to be a very, very busy server. I'm hoping that it'll be fine and people will still enjoy it, but we'll have to see. Because Ray really wants Cobblemon, but I also want to just have tech pack shenanigans. I think a lot of people are hoping for more tech stuff and maybe a little bit of magic, so I figured ATM would be a good compromise. But we'll have to see. Also, we're going to just go to Livingston. Here, calm down, child. I am here to ensure your happiness. You don't need it? Oh, okay. But yeah, I think ATM would be a pretty good option because at least there's a lot of fun choices for everyone to do. If you want to do magic or tech, you can do basically whichever one you feel like doing, and I think that's why. Oh my goodness. What do you mean 3 seconds? Oh my goodness, they're stuck. Hold on. Uh-oh. I may have condemned some of our rats to, being stuck. Oh, geez, how did they get down there? Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's dig them out. Whoopsies. Let's, QQ has a quest for us. Dear leader, I don't feel so good after taking this medicine. The so-called doctors say they only use approved medication. Change the state, revolt. To be honest, I think apologize. Happiness -1. Or we can bribe them for 300. I'll bribe them for 300 so everyone stays... Just stay quiet. There we go. Hello, cruising. How are you, comrade? Alright, let's get these guys out of there. They're stuck and dying. Okay, now they can route their way back. There's a lot of water here, which is kind of interesting. But we can't go down there. What else is here? Look at that bat cave. I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. I am dealing with a lot of interesting drama discussions in one of my circles right now, and it's becoming a bit of a disaster. I'm not going to go into it, but let's just say it does involve a hobby that I am in all the time, and it's getting a little spicy. It's been getting very, very spicy in some of the discussions. Okay, there we go. Let's calm you down. Good. Okay, who's next? We gotta also calm down Greywind. It's not like super bad, but... Oh, wait, I forgot to put someone in the grass farm. Alright, the grass farm shall be controlled by... Oh, we have a lot of people here. Cinemology really the only the person? Alright, yeah, alright, Cinemology is gonna grow grass. It's not even like it is among friends, but basically my dojo's been having a bit of stuff happening, and I can't really get into it beyond that. Boro's on the verge of a mental breakdown. Why? Why are you unhappy? Victimized by a crime, internal conflict, cooperationist, city happiness, milestone, athletic. Okay, so something... Maybe I should lower his taxes. Oh yeah, that tax that tax penalty is really bad. Oh boy. They actually hit us through the Narissa breast wait, what? Like Narissa the Hololiver? Breast expansion? What do you mean by that? Should I be concerned by that statement? So we gotta quickly slam out gotta slam out the furnace now. I think I can put 2 furnaces here. 1, 2, and then replace this with a proper floor. Now that we have a lot of access to rock, I want to at least make this look rocky and pretty. Look at them dig that out. Perfect. Okay. Still need to figure out the food situation, which is the part I'm still concerned about. We also might need to start hiring porters who can carry things around, but that's a different issue. Also, I don't know why that thing still has structural complaints. I might need to fix that real quick. Rock and stone. In one of the MVs, they do that. Okay, well, if I ever get a chance to make my own MV, I guarantee that will never happen on my end. I am not a degenerate. You will have only the most normal of content coming from me. There we go. I pride myself on my very much being a normal individual who doesn't engage in such debauchery. If they attack from the underground again, we'll just go in there and kill them again. That's about it. I think we'll be fine. So we have a pub, but we can't use the pub yet. I don't think we have enough grass to make beds either. Yeah, no, we don't. I mean, can anyone be really called normal if they're a VTuber? I feel like being a VTuber just immediately disqualifies you from being a normal individual. Wouldn't you agree? Alright, we're being attacked. Let's go deal with this. To arms, my valiant soldiers. How do I command them? Escort your queen. We will go slay these foul demons. Let us grab our weapons and strike at these demonic... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, hello. I might need to build more barricades in the future. Uh-oh. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, we gotta move. Okay, Magmar's fighting for his life, fighting for the queen. Where's our other warriors? I'm trying to kite them. Okay, come on. Oh my goodness, there's so many! Where's the rest of my warriors? Okay. We survived this one. Now there's another stack underneath that we gotta go deal with now too. I think down here. Where's the rest of them? Why don't I have Magmar? Where's the rest? Oh shoot, I think I know what's going on. Hold on. Alright, well, let's deal with this real quick. How many are there? There's just one. Okay. Alright, we survived. Okay. I thought I did, so I thought I set it up correctly, but I might need to correct it. Let's see here. So here's the issue. I forgot to assign these two to the headquarters, and that's why I wasn't able to summon them when I needed them to fight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build out this area real quick, at least over here, and then I'm gonna build the Royal Armory. So I believe the Royal Forge actually allows me to get different weapons for myself, and I think that'll be a good way to do that. Let's also heal. Okay. But yeah, see, I'm a normal person. I would never do anything strange that would, what's what I'm thinking of? Show that I'm a depraved individual like many of these other so-called streamers who rely on drama and engagement bait to get people to talk about them. You think I would engage in such frivolous, underhanded tactics? Ignoble tactics? Maybe. Maybe if I was desperate, but I'm not. Also, I think Ray would kill me before I even get a chance to do anything like that, so no, it would literally never happen. Just remember, the only thing that's keeping me sane is the fact that Ray is there to stop me from doing anything bad. So, you have Ray to thank, so say thank you, Ray. Alright, let's go demolish this, and I should be able to put the lift station here. There we go, okay. Perfect. Return front, I don't think we have it. Let's just not do this event right now. They want to do a Halloween thing, but we just don't have access to Halloween the resources necessary to do it. Okay. So we're gonna have, let's see. Who will work at the mint? We're gonna have Suno work at the mint, making money for us. Depending on whatever resources we have. So we have gold, so we can at least make gold coins, which will put money in our treasury. And then over here, to make more copper bars, I'm gonna order QQ here. Also do gold, whatever we have access to. Just also do iron if we have access to any of this. Oh, that's interesting. This requires materials I don't have access to. It needs, what is this? Bone powder and lime powder, okay. Huh. I just realized, getting access to some of these resources is actually a little difficult. Okay, also, my brave soldier, you can go back. Timbits just aren't, still donut holes. I mean, I agree Timbits are just donut holes, but if you say that to a Canadian, you're inviting death. Do you really wish to die on this hill? I ask of you, is this truly a hill you wish to die on? Alright, we're gonna quickly build a rock block here, so I'm just gonna quickly grab that, put it here, slam this out, so that I can go here, and I still can't reach that. Okay, so let's demolish that, cancel this, and then I need to build a quick way to stand up here. Here's fine. Grab this, put it here. So if you don't know, there's a Canadian chain called Tim Hortons. Very, very popular. It's almost like a cult-like popularity in Canada. Their specialty is that they are essentially the Dunkin' Donuts of Canada. Okay? So they sell coffee, donut holes, donuts, breakfast foods, things like that. Very, very popular. It's actually really tasty. You know that due to a certain deer? Wait, is it? Who's the deer? Wait, is Haruka Canadian? I didn't actually know she was Canadian. That's kind of interesting. Let's put a furnace here. Should be fine. And I'm also getting rid of that other furnace up there. And that should be fine. Where are they searching routes to? Oh. Why are they trying to get over to this place? You know, the easiest way to do this is we're just gonna dig this out like that. So we'll order that. Oh, we can't grow any more rabbits because we don't have enough grass. Uh-oh. Alright, we gotta figure out how to solve the grass problem. Also, did our explorers come back? They did. So, I've had Tim Hortons a couple times, and it's tasty. I don't mind it. Jungle log. I like how none of these give me grass. Okay. Okay, we're gonna send someone over there. We'll send Whiskey over there. We'll send Sprout over here, Fear over here, and let's go here. I think you can actually run into other civilizations too, which is kind of interesting, but we haven't done that yet. Much money for a 3D live. Okay, well, okay, if I needed to get a 3D model, that's the first one. I'd look a nice one. I had to buy the 3D tracking gear. Realistically, let's say a good high quality model, let's say 1.5 grand. Right, let's say 1.5 grand, fully rigged, ready to go. Hello, Normar, how are you? For 3D tracking equipment and a proper singing microphone that I don't have to just use standing in where I'm sitting, it would probably cost like the tracking gear is probably like $1,000. Now that said, I think there's been a lot of advancements in tracking technology where it's probably a lot cheaper. And realistically, I could probably just find a place to rent that specializes in getting this set up. I know these things usually cost a ton of money. Also, we're gonna name this real quick. So my guess at the very least is I would probably be like 3 grand minimum to get a 3D live started, right? And as a VTuber, I don't think I've even made 3 grand. I think I've made almost 3 grand, but that was over the course of 5 years. So it's basically not really gonna happen anytime soon. And as much fun as I enjoy spending money into being a VTuber, it's not something I can do all the time, as I have a lot of other things that require money. Who was I gonna say I was gonna name this after? We already have a Magmar, right? Who else do we normally have around? Or used to be around? Did we get a Krusty do we get Krusty in here yet? Okay, no, it's gonna be Krusty now. I don't know his numbers, that's fine. Trust me, I would love to do a concert one day, but I just am not in a position where that's even realistic. Would it be low quality or... I think it would be high definition model. I think if I'm gonna go hard on a live, I would love to have it be like a proper, like, nice looking model. But that stuff is expensive and I can't afford it. Maybe one day, maybe in the far-flung future, it would be something that could happen. And if that ever happens, I hope you'll all be there to watch your favorite gamer professor somehow evolve to the point where where I can do that type of thing. But again, very, very far off dream. I'm not gonna tax chat. That's just mean. Oh wait, wait, hold on. We can make bread. So bread just requires. Oh my god. Wait, hold on a second. So bread. Okay, so at the very least, we can manufacture bread. We would need the grinder. Hold on, let me think this through real quick. So a grinder turns 3 wheat into 6 flour, and then the bakery turns 2 flour and 1 water into bread. So you basically double the food out of your wheat. So I think a bakery's correct. And we're gonna need a bakery. We'll need to figure out where we're gonna do all the food stuff. I think we might need to start moving things around a bit. I may be a tyrant, but I'm a benevolent, heartful tyrant. I care about my brave citizens and all the things that they do in their day-to-day lives. I am not a cruel individual. I am a nice individual. Also, we're gonna start slapping out more storage containers, and we might need to build a porter station. Yes, you like cheese? I like cheese too. What do you mean I'm a despot? I mean, yes, as a streamer, I am a despot. You know why? Because I want to ensure that society continues to flow properly. Also, I don't know how we're going to survive winter. We may not have enough food. Hopefully, we have enough wheat to get through, but we may need to get creative with how we get food. Oh, look. Oh, look, Suno's getting our first batch of gold coins that will enter the treasury. I believe these do actually enter the treasury. So 1 gold coin is worth 10. Also, we should probably get rid of this plague tunnel, I just realized. I don't know why this is here. There we go. Let's get rid of this one down here. Oh, maybe we shouldn't do that easily. Okay. Favorite type of cheese? Favorite is pepper jack. I am kind of basic. I like... Actually, what do I like? What cheese do I like? I enjoy a nice, I don't know, I guess like a... I don't know, that's a good question. Cheddar is usually what I eat. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at this, we can manufacture weapons now. So we've been using this Gladius this entire time. +1 damage and combo damage, but we can make an S-stock. What is this? Area attack. Stone sword has an AoE effect. Bone club. An arming sword also gives you defense and just double the damage of a Gladius. S-stock pierces enemies, does a lot of damage. I think we might just build an S-stock. Oh, there's a lot of weapons here. Oh my god, the skull sword, the dark staff, the thunderbow. All right, well, I guess we'll build an S-stock. It's probably the easiest thing. Oh my god, it's a mini game. What? No. Oh my god, is this a silver rhythm game? Done. 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 It's not even... There's no rhythm to this. What was the point of this mini game? Also, hey, little Ziryu, how are you? What was the point of that? Alright, I guess I have an S-stock now. Oh wait, I can make armor too! Look at the armors I can make! Chainmail. Oh my gosh, wait, some of these are actually kind of nutty. The Pontiff's robe? The shield generator generates... Oh, you need electricity for this. The royal ring gives me bonus HP. This one gives me... prevents me from drowning. Carry more items. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of these crazy things. Wow, there is a lot. A flower crown. Ooh, okay, here we go. So, I don't need the royal ring anymore because it gives us plus HP. What I really need is the flower crown because this gives everyone who walks past me a slight bit of happiness. So that's good. Oh, you can even reforge it. You can make it stronger. Huh. Hey, you can actually make it stronger if you can find items. Interesting. Alright. Look at my beautiful S-stock right there. Look at that. I am a noble, ready to start stabbing. Okay, Ray stole the partners, that's fine. It's really funny zooming in because, like, the character sprites are weirdly low res, but then as soon as you zoom out, it's perfectly fine. Alright. So we're at least manufacturing coin now, right? Yeah, so Suno's already manufactured 500 coin for us. So our industry is growing quickly. And then we're going to go here real fast. We're just going to add in Comrade Nico, who will work in the other furnace to produce whatever we're looking for. However, we don't have a lot of ores, which means we got to start hunting down ores. Also, we need to find another way to get more people joy, because apparently joy is non-existent in this colony. Wow, that is really fast, actually. So what do we do to keep people happy? So every time you mint coin, it actually adds to your money. Basically, the goal is you need to put more money into circulation, which then your citizens can use when you pay them to do things, which then they can use to feed back into the village and slowly increase their standard of living. So essentially, inflation go up, but that also means money go up, right? Number go up. That is the way all things work. Yes, there's an actual economy and different class strata. Your citizens are basically classified into poor, middle, and high. Now, right now, everyone's poor. I believe it's like 1,000 wealth in order to become middle class, but no one's reached that point yet because I'm taxing them an incredible amount. Like, you have no idea how much. I'm taxing them insanely high. All right, have a good one, Irani. Good luck. Enjoy your class. This one sucks. These both suck. Okay, I hate all of these. I'm just gonna send them away. None of these fowls are allowed in my kingdom. They are not worthy of my time. Okay, so what we really need is grass so I can build more beds. But unfortunately, we've not been able to receive enough grass to manufacture beds. The tragedy of it all. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? I'm gonna pause these buildings, because these use up all my grass, and I need my grass for now. I'm gonna just deactivate this real quick. And then this one as well. And this one as well. Now, when we need these again, we'll reactivate them, but I need the grass before they do anything else. So hopefully the grass will be growing soon. Should revolt, no taxation without representation. What do you mean representation? You think there's representation in this kingdom? You are sorely mistaken. Why are we not growing grass? Please come back here. There you go. Ah, look, the grass has been grown. Okay. Maybe we should replace that with an elevator at some point. There we go. So now there's 6 grass in there. We need to grab more. So, yeah. Also, craving for some KFC Zinger Burger. What is a Zinger Burger? There's actually a lot of places near me that sell Zinger Burgers, but I have no idea what a Zinger Burger really is. I heard it's like started somewhere else that's not KFC, and it's like it's just like a generic term for a chicken sandwich that has like a spicy mayo or something inside of it, and that's why it's called a Zinger Burger, or something to that effect. I'm not 100% sure about the accuracy of that statement, but that's my understanding of what a quote-unquote Zinger Burger is. Are we gonna starve in the winter? We might starve in the winter. Okay, we're gonna build more beds here. We can have 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot, hold on. Cancel these. Okay, now we can build. I want to automate the bed assignments, so we're just gonna do it like this. So that'll add 6 more bed spaces, which I think is everything that we need. Also, we need to build a school. So I think we're gonna build a school. You know what? I think a school would be perfectly fine right below the hospital. It's an underground school, but, you know, they'll be fine. And because we're going to build that, we're going to need a workshop. And the workshop... Okay. Also make tools. And that should be fine. Because that's where all of our copper is going, but tools are easy to make, it's just sticks. So it really is just a spicy chicken burger, okay. I mean, like I said, I don't really eat spicy foods that much, so I'm not really 100% sure on the veracity of the statement, which is why I was like, is this really how it is? You have to remember, oh geez, we didn't repair any of that. Maybe we should repair this. I thought this automatically repaired, but I guess not. We might need to move, okay. With a smooth cheese. Well, whatever you do, don't go to KFC and order that stupid sauce flight, because I still think that was one of the worst things I'd ever ordered from KFC. As much as I enjoy a good fried chicken, KFC is not it. KFC has gone downhill so much, and it's really tragic to see. It used to be acceptable, but not anymore. Alright, Ron, we're gonna increase your max range. Ah, that's why. Okay, so let's make sure your max range is here. You're allowed to repair everything in this giant 40s tile square. So you'll be fine. Okay, the other thing we need is, now that we have grass, or... No, we're gonna get... we need to build a barracks, but we need copper. Okay. AFC fries are actually not that bad. I do agree that they're pretty decent. Okay, so what we're also gonna do is we're not gonna allow... We have enough cogwheels for now. Let's just manufacture enough of these beautiful tools. Okay. So now that we have tools, we can educate our citizens. Who will be the teacher? The teacher will be Val, who's very intelligent. We'll probably put Skypion as the other teacher once the other school is built. Now, our dear citizens will come down here and get an education when they need it. Just like that, okay. So, the thing is, KFC in every other country that's not the US is just way better than the US. I should know. I go to Canada all the time, and they know how to make KFC better than Americans do, which is really depressing when you think about it. It's quite tragic. It is incredibly tragic. Dear, I'm sorry, more rats are questioning your leadership. I'm not one of those, but someone said, what is good is good. What direction would you like to go? Strongest leader, handy leader, or intelligent? I'm an intelligent leader. No, handy leader. Handy leader probably gives me more movement speed. Yeah. Also, hello, Rachel. How are you doing, Covenant? Are you having a good evening? Let's go grab... What am I grabbing here? What was I gonna grab? I can't remember. Do we have enough grass to build the barracks yet? Or materials to make the barracks? No, we're still missing some ingots, that's fine. Moving speed and conservative. I think this one's fine. We'll grab this one. His name is Danny. His actual name is now... Let's see. We already have Normar. Who's the other one? Do we have an Alex Sands? I know Alex sometimes shows up on stream. Just quickly check. We don't. Alright, that's who this is going to be then. Alex Sands. There we go. Off to another stream. Alright, have a good night, Brony. Thanks for swinging by. Hopefully you enjoy. You're wanting chicken evening? Don't go to KFC. Don't go to KFC. Avoid KFC at all costs. I promise you, it's not worth it. You'll just hate it. You will hate KFC. Don't do it. Don't do it, please. Oh wait, we gotta also dig this out. Let's dig this out here. I think we might just do a straight shot of, Actually, let's see how fast I can kill these now. Let's go right here. That's a lot of damage. Beautiful. Ah, look at that. The spitters have arrived, and I'm doing a lot of damage to them. Oh yeah, no, they just died. Okay, these actually kind of hurt. A collector has arrived, wanting our sharp teeth. This probably goes in exchange for sharp tooth. Okay, sure, why not? I'll gladly take your thing. Must be nice having choices. You know, Popeyes like 2 miles away. Okay, to be fair, Popeyes is really good. I still think it's really dumb that Popeyes was the selected franchise to have a collab with Freddy Fazbear, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's, instead of, I don't know, Chuck E. Cheese or literally any other pizza. Oh, jeez, we're dying. Uh-oh. Like, why did they choose... Uh-oh. Okay, maybe we stop attacking that for a bit. Let's go heal before I die. Who's the criminal? Alright, while we're here, let's quickly just go... Hey, buddy. That's right, stop being sad. Okay. We're gonna go up here, then we're just gonna quickly send an exploration team out. We found Forgotten Ruins. Sure, where is it? Okay. How did you end up over there? Okay, let's quickly go explore. Did any of these give me grass? Dirt? Oh, here we go. We found another kingdom. There's 2 other kingdoms here. Okay, so we've found... Okay, first we're gonna send a grass field expedition here to get some grass. Whoever's free. It's not that much grass for 1 day's work. Probably not worth it. Let's do... Probably not worth doing this yet. Okay, so we found the Kingdom of Soldem, and we also found the Kingdom of Ratopia. We are higher prosperity than both of them, but I have no idea how to interact with them yet. So for now, that's probably fine. We'll just leave it be. Keep also sending out exploration groups like this and see what we can find. Okay. You know, McDonald's, they make this iced coffee center, which just fills half theirs with condensed milk. I feel like having that much condensed milk is probably gonna give you diabetes. I'm sorry. Don't die on us, Infinite, if you're gonna be consuming that much. Please stay safe. Please don't die. Oh, look at this. Joining those getting an education. Isn't that great? I love seeing education. I think it's just abstracted out. I don't think you can actually go over there and walk. Now, I might be wrong, and we'll find out later, but as far as I understand, that's how that works. Okay, so we have a pharmacy, which I'm just gonna put right there. So at least manufacture that. And then I'm gonna need to build... so we could make oil. Oil can be used to give us... hygiene, and also another way to keep us happy. I believe each of the rats do need enough things to keep them entertained. Like, there's a set of things, like, for example, joy, right? You can see how they get their hygiene. Toilet is the most bare bones, but getting things like laundry, flea removal, a massage bed, these things are what they need to kind of reach true happiness. So, for example, we have a circus, school, arena, and we'll need other ways to at least entertain them. Same thing with food. In fact, I think we might need another circus soon. You know what? You'll get your massage right next to the school. How about that? Actually, no, let's put it 1 more floor down. Or maybe we put the massage beds up here. Actually, how much grass am I sitting on? You know what we need, actually? We need additional ranches here. I'm gonna build another ranch. Another pasture for the rabbits. Oil? No, we're not doing oil yet. Oil is later. We will worry about the oils in a bit. Oil is forever. Oh, you can see like their Garm is waiting for the toilet. That's the issue. The time between usages is we're gonna need a lot more of these, I think. Well, that's Xanth, I guess. So I don't actually like eating chicken sandwiches that much. I usually prefer to eat burgers whenever I can, but chicken sandwiches can be delicious. I do agree with that. It's just, if given the choice, I prefer a burger. If I want a chicken, here's the thing. I hate the term boneless wings. Those are just chicken nuggets with sauce on them. And I think more people need to be, you know, forcing that down other people's throats. There's no reason why we're calling chicken nuggets boneless nuggets and charging like 70 to 80 to 90 cents a piece when it's just a boneless, it's a chicken nugget breast. Chicken breast, a breast nugget? Something like that. Also, there's a criminal here. VL's on the verge of a mental breakdown. We gotta chill. We gotta get him to chill. Calm down, VL. It's okay. There you go. Also, who's got complaints? Nico is mad because why? You know what? Maybe we should lower the taxes after all. I think we're actually making enough money from minting money that we can probably start to lower taxes a bit. Alright, we're gonna lower the general tax. We're gonna reduce it down to 10% now. And that should be enough to keep us happy. Oh yeah, no, a lot of chicken tenders are dry as heck, too. They're just jumping on the fact that everyone goes crazy for the name tenders, like chicken tendies. I know Wendy's was like, oh, look at the Wendy's tendies, ho ho ho, even though they were hot garbage. Cane's is, okay, so I like Cane's because there's a bunch of Cane's near me. My biggest complaint is that Cane's is so expensive now that it's not worth going to. I used to like Cane's, but the price has gotten, like, comically bad. And I just basically will not eat there anymore because of the pricing. It's just gone way too high. And the other thing too, I know people say this a lot, but the chicken is kind of bland, but you have to remember that the chicken is basically just a vehicle for the sauce. Like, in the end, it's just the sauce that you're really eating. Oh, we're just gonna go up here, I guess, this tree. Alright, we'll see how high we can go up. We're probably gonna have to put a ladder or an elevator here as well. Just like so we have 2 elevators going around. In fact, we'll probably need to add more just general lifts. Like, it's nice when it works. There we go. Why doesn't it go down? Oh, because there's no lift station down here. Okay. We're not gonna need more ores. What was the other thing that I needed? We needed, like, a grinder, right? So we have a mason. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should stop. How much stone do we have? Maybe we should stop. Oh, we actually have enough. Never mind. That's fine. Hey, do we want to go into a dungeon? We should go into a dungeon. The rat is fat? What do you mean the rat is fat? Have you ever had Cane's? What is Cane's sauce made out of? Cane's sauce is kind of like... I don't know how to describe it. It's a little tangy. And it's probably just like a mayonnaise, probably with ketchup in it. Like a mayo ketchup and seasonings, probably like black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, maybe some paprika. That's probably like what's in it. Chick-fil-A is really pricey too. I like Chick-fil-A, but not for what they're charging. When it used to be $8 for a basic chicken sandwich meal, it was fine, but now they're charging like $11, and I'm like, that's about my limit. Alright, let's go. We're not healed up, are we? Alright, let's go back up real fast, and let's not do that yet. We may have to start increasing our taxes again. Alright, let's also just heal up here. Okay. Surprised how fast food there is expensive while local is cheap. Opposite is happening here. Well, the thing is, companies want to spend or want to farm customers for so much money that the average that's why, right? And a lot of fast food companies are also just trying to get out of actually selling fast food and more franchising and then renting out the fast food locations to people who want to sell that fast food. Am I blind? Where did that dungeon go? It was somewhere. Wasn't it here? Am I crazy? Oh, it's right there. I'm blind. It's right here. Alright. Also in the kiln. Oh, you know what? That's where all of our wood's... Oh, you know what we need? We actually didn't build a grinder yet. I think I was gonna wait until I finish this dungeon. Let's do the dungeon. So we'll see how this pans out. I'm gonna save in case this goes poorly. We will enter with our main squads. That's Magma, Riston, and Suspicious Wizard. Let's go. Oh, wasn't this the boss? Oh, I think this was the boss that I didn't know how to fight, and we just lost it. Why did I get an error? Hello. That's questionable. I'm not playing with mods, so there's zero reason why I should be getting errors. Unless the game is broken. I promise you, this game is 100% vanilla. Yes, this is fully vanilla. Also, because there's not really any mods for this game. No, I'm not even joking. There's actually not that many mods for this. It's basically just localization mods. There is a UU language pack that will UUify the text in the game, which I'm not playing because I'm not that degenerate. Are we ready to go fight this creature? No, it's okay. We're not gonna do that. Let's fight this off. Alright, I'm sure we can do this. Oh gosh. We may lose a soul or two. Magmar, Wizard, or Riston may die as we fight off this foul creature. Okay. They're drowning in the water. Maybe they don't want to be in the water, thanks. Let's clean up some area. Oh, okay, they're just going straight to the fight. Got it. They're probably gonna die. Okay, how about this? Why don't I have them, defend here? Yeah, go get away from that, and I will fight this on my own. Okay, it's just out of range. Hello there, piggy. I will show you the might of a true noble. Oh my god, it heals a lot. How much does this thing heal? Can I actually outdamage this? Oh, I might not be able to outdamage this. Okay, okay, that thing has a lot more damage. Okay. Oh, you're right, the stalagmites are healing it. Okay, hold on. Good catch. Alright, let's just go over here. Oh, it's gonna flood if I do this. Wait, will it? Hold on. Okay, maybe I can just... Oh, I can stab it. Got it. Oh, that's funny. It does damage. Wait, hold on. Move here and strike now, my brave knights. The creature is weakened. Ow. Okay, we gotta... Okay, maybe we have them move over here away from this, and I have to figure out how I'm gonna actually hurt this thing. But if it's not healing enough from the stalagmites, this is good. I can probably just stand here and stab it. Just dodge its attacks. Look at that. Aha! I'm so good at video game. It will never be able to hit me now that I know its tricks. We're just gonna stand here as I watch as this HP bar is just really big and it's gonna take a while to drop. So anyways, yeah, rats. There are ranged weapons in this game, and I did not get them yet. There's also magic and electricity, apparently, but I've not acquired either of that either. I mean, it's very obvious like what it's gonna do, so it's just reacting to its actions. Which rat game, Whiskerwood? Or the rat war game that Sun had linked? Oh, hold on, I gotta go back up there. Okay, so I have to go back up here. Yep, there's the heal. 1, 2, 1, 2. We gotta go back down. I'm just gonna stab it again a couple times. Okay. Stand near the center. Loop around. I mean, 10 damage is not a lot is the problem. This is probably like the dumbest way to kill this thing. Because I basically have to do more than 10 swings every time the stalagmites regenerate. As long as I can do that, I think we're okay. So, yeah. Oh! Okay, that's a... Okay, maybe I can't do that after all. I have to be a little careful. I didn't realize he has a grand slam attack. Hello, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Ooh, okay, that's gross. Can I mine this, actually? Wait. Actually, wait, yeah, can I mine this? Oh, okay, that's funny. I actually... Okay. You cannot actually mine it. Actually, hold on, I have an idea. If I destroy this, what happens? Cannot be mined. Okay, so I can't drown him in his own filth. Got it. I was wondering if that was going to be an option, but... the powers that be say that's not a feasible option here. And I don't want to risk the other guy's life, which is why I'm doing this fight myself. Although we are running a little low on HP. So I gotta be a little careful. I might not be able to win this fight. I may need to go back to the surface and maybe train our brave soldiers up just a little bit more. Oh shoot, that was way faster than I thought. I think I can take like one more hit. Yeah. I think the stalagmites are regenerating. I don't know what the timer on those things are. Yep, okay. I was right. I did predict that they were going to regenerate. We got to destroy them quickly. Okay. I can go back and stab him. Go back to stabbing. Dodge. 1, 2, 1. So, exciting gameplay, I know. Oh shoot, we gotta dodge this. What other colony builders would you like to see me play in the near future? I know I've been like looking and seeing what other ones are out there. Is it the cutesy ones that really drive people to be in here instead of RimWorld nowadays? RimWorld's not cute enough anymore. It's got to be about rats and rat-based economics. What's ACS? Oh, jeez, this thing is scaring me. Watch its arm. Oh! I think this thing's about to regenerate. Yeah, what's ACS? Oh, the Wuxia one, Amazing Cultivation Simulator. I don't want to play that one only because I don't really know Wuxia stuff that. Oh yeah, I was right. It was about to regenerate. Wuxia stuff that much. It's about to regenerate 100 HP unless I'm fast enough. Come on. Bing bang, bing bang. All right, now we got that. Put a leg on, take a peg leg off, and you shake it all about. Me too. Oh no, I didn't dodge fast enough. Well, that just wasted a good 10-15 minutes. We'll come back to this fight later. We'll return to this engagement in a future time frame. So I know Surviving Mars is really popular and they had their update recently, but I don't want to buy Surviving Mars again. It's kind of the issue. I'm a cheap individual, and buying another game that I already bought sounds not exactly fun, even though I know it's just a remaster and it's probably better than the old version. Yeah, you want me to read you Wuxia content on stream? We're gonna have a Wuxia reading stream where I'm gonna pretend like I know how to pronounce Chinese names. I guarantee you're gonna want to rip your ears out after like 5 minutes when you realize, oh, this person doesn't know how to pronounce Chinese words. That's what it's gonna feel like. That's not a joke. These guys are all terrible. Yeah, these all suck. I don't think I want any of these. Where's my research table? I actually have 6 research points. Let's grab... Oh, let's get... Oh, soft beds might not be a bad idea either. A medibed might also not be a bad idea for health recovery. So we'll just get this as a stopgap until we have... Oh, we don't have medicine yet either. Okay. You know what? Spiked barricades would not be a bad idea. And a trading post would not be a bad idea either. Let's get one of these. I think that'll be fine. No, I guarantee you that my ability to speak Chinese things is very, very bad. You will be absolutely abhorred at the terribleness of how it's all going to sound, I guarantee you. Let's find this out with rock. There we go. Perfect. What's Marshall Peak? Do I want to Google? Is this Marshall Peak? That's a manga. The peak of martial arts is solitary, lonely. It is an endless pursuit of unattainable heights as well. In order to surpass the limits of martial arts, growth and the will to survive in adverse situations is necessary. One day, Yang Kai, a disciple on trial and floor sweeper of the Ling Xiao martial arts sect, discovered a wordless black book that marked a turn in his luck and the beginning of his martial arts journey. This thing has 3,844 chapters. Oh my god. Wow. That's a lot of chapters. Oh my god. I don't even know where to start on this. I can't even find page 1 or chapter 1. Oh god. We could read Romance of the Three Kingdoms. You want me to read the original Romance of the Three Kingdoms from start to finish on stream? You want me to go Confucius Says on everyone too? Confucius Says. Alright, hold on. Oh, we gotta put... Hold on. Okay, so so Ray is now permitted to milk the rabbits instead of farming the rabbits, and I will order someone else to farm the rabbits. So we're gonna put Alex working here, and we're gonna order Alex to farm rabbits instead. At least multiply our meat. Now, did I actually remember to build the bakery? Yes, so we need to grind. We gotta go to the kitchen. We gotta build a better kitchen. So next to the butchery, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a mill. If I do this right. So a grinder here, and then a bakery right next to it. Perfect. No, it'll be great. Romance of the Three Kingdoms English PDF. Ah, there we go. Someone has it available. Oh my god. Chapter 1, Three Heroes Swear Brotherhood. Wait, you gotta read it dramatically like a Dynasty Warriors narrator would say it. Chapter 1. Three heroes swear brotherhood in the Peach Garden. One victory shatters the rebels in battlegrounds. Domains under heaven, after a long period of division, tends to unite. After a long period of union, tends to divide. This has been so since antiquity, when the rule of the Zhou dynasty weakened. Blah blah blah, some other stuff happens. I don't know. This is a translation from 2012, so you tell me. This thing is 245 pages and also has like a bunch of pictures, which I'm fairly sure are from Dynasty Warriors and Romance and the Romance of the Three Kingdoms video game. The one by like Koei Tecmo. I'm fairly sure that's where like half these pictures are from. All right, so bakery. We will now bake. Deba will be baking. Oh, it's winter. Okay, so if it's winter, what does this mean for us? Does this mean crops will no longer grow? Also, we're going to be under attack soon, so maybe I need to start working on upgrading my squads a little bit. I've been meaning to build a barracks, or at least a spiked barricade, but I can't because I don't have thorn logs. So at the very least, we should probably try to add some more defenses available, but we might have enough food to survive. Here's hoping that we do. Okay, so I also want to... The other reason I want to go here is I want to put down a door. A door will at least protect us, kind of. It gives us the illusion of safety like this, right? So just put a couple planks there, call it a day, and we'll be safe and sound. Also, we're going to pick an apothecary now. Today's apothecary, the colony apothecary will now be, we'll make it interest. Interest will manufacture drugs. Basically any of these is fine, as long as we produce medicine. I don't really care for the rest of this. Well, you know why it's devoid of walls? Because I didn't bother researching walls. Because research requires research points, and research points are hard to come by. So in the interest of not wasting my research points, I have not researched walls. It is a thing that you can do, but it is very much a, you know, an aesthetic choice. I don't think these actually do anything. For example, I could do dirt wallpaper. Things like that. Oh, walls are necessary for communism in order to keep out the evil capitalists. Didn't you know that's how that works? Also, this is literally just a tree. Instead of building a ladder in the middle of the tree, I decided I'm just going to build a ladder on the outside of the tree. I will probably strip this tree down at some point in the far future. Strip the tree down of all of its resources. Just build a ladder all the way to the top and see how far that goes. And we'll probably put an elevator at some point. Okay. Alright, are we going to be ready for the fight? Okay, so now we have flour, which means we can now produce food. The only thing we don't have is water, which is, again, a fairly big issue. It has not rained, and I don't think snow melts. I think it's just because rats are tiny. I don't know if you realize, but rats are very microscopic. Oh, we're also going to just hand free money out to people. So this will... We're giving them financial therapy, so they're going to be at least a little happier for existing. Alright, at least minimize the amount of sadness that they have. While I collect their taxes. Fun fact, every time I walk past someone, I just collect their money. Isn't that great? Isn't it great just getting free cash? There we go, put a wood block there. Okay, we're gonna also expand down. Also, a lot of people don't have joy. I don't think we have enough circuses. We might need another circus here. actually don't know how many people can use the circus at a time, but we may need more circuses. Oh, we're being attacked. Okay. Let's go, my noble warriors. It's time to fight. Look at the wizard coming with me. Let's go deal with this front line first. This is why we had the barricades and the S-Stock. Oh, I like how wizard decided to just go to sleep. No, escort your queen. Get over here. Alright, come on. Oh, the barricade died. Okay. Okay, we're gonna pull back a little bit. Someone's super injured. Oh, they're all down there. Oh my gosh, there's so many of these things. Okay. But I think it's just the tree is big because we're tiny. It's probably not even that big of a tree, realistically. At least size-wise. Okay, are these dead? Okay, now we gotta go to the other fight. So come on, let's go. No one's died, but there's a lot of injured people. 3 severely wounded individuals need help. I don't know, like, I mean, we're not Skaven rats, if that gives you any— oh, Jesus Christ, they just destroyed— oh my gosh. How do— oh, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. No, I couldn't move. I got stuck, I couldn't move. Oh, that was— well, I think we just restarted at the start of the day, so it's not that big of a deal, but that was a little ridiculous. Okay, let's make sure that I have a wall being built over there. Okay, let's also go here. Okay, let's try this again. So, first of all, we need a wooden door here. And then I need to figure out where those rats came from. Wasn't there like a rat thingy down there that I need to destroy? I think that's where they were coming from. So if I purge it, we should be safe. Let's go down real quick. And just get rid of this little thing here. He's almost dead anyways, right? Any of them spawn, stab them to death. Oh geez, there's a lot of them. Oh, hello, there's a lot of them. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yikes. Also, yeah, I think someone's dying over there. Looks like Kefir's dying. We may need to summon our workers again. Okay, so that one's dead. Can I destroy this now? Okay, so we should be safe here. And we get a bunch of stuff, which is nice too, so just grab it. Okay. And now we gotta heal up before the actual attack. So, what was I saying before all this stuff? But yeah, unfortunately, if I ever got a chance, I would love to read, to narrate things, but I need to actually start making my own videos first before I can convince people to hire me as a narrator. That's the real struggle. Imagine being a VA. That would be sick. I think I've just been inspired about, like, VA stuff after watching certain YouTube videos and certain animated series about, like, you know what? I want to try doing that one day. I don't think I'd be very good at it, but there's a chance that I could at least give it a shot. You know, I was getting attacked. I hope the attack is only on the right side. Okay, they're still coming on the south. Alright. To me, my brave warriors, escort your queen. Where's Minecraft without breaking the laws? Oh, you want me to play Minecraft without breaking the laws of Judaism? Or Islam, or insert other religion? Oh, jeez. No, I might need to get the bow at some point. Oh my goodness. Wizard just got clobbered. Okay, the gate's holding them back. We're still fighting them off. Risten's injured. Oh my gosh, the AoE is just so much. Okay, no. Come here, move here. Let's, we'll get them in a bit. Yeah, that door's dead regardless. Do what we can. Oh my gosh, the AoE is so strong! All of our warriors are just dead already. Oh, Jesus, yeah. If I step the wrong way, I just get clobbered. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna... oh. Alright, there's gotta be a better way to do this. I will not lose here. I refuse to lose here. We're not gonna let this run end like this. What can I possibly do? We need to hire more soldiers, that's one. Two, they need to be actual barracks, because right now they're just like training camps, and that's not really a good long-term solution to keep people trained. So, number one priority is one, we need barracks. The game does pressure you pretty hard if you're not careful, that is true. So we have time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna demolish this one. Magmar's trained anyway as a soldier, so that's fine. Let's get rid of this training camp real fast. And then I want this to be replaced immediately by a barracks. So hopefully we get the materials needed for this ASAP. Thankfully there's all the dirt here. We can just dump that in this thing. So then we just need to make sure we have the stone and the copper, which we are already bringing. Thankfully we have elevators to do that for us. So in my actual first run of this game, that I have on my PC, I actually lost because I didn't have enough soldiers. I had like no soldiers, it was just me. And I didn't realize how important military was until it started just going downhill completely. And that's when I was like, oh, you really need to have a good military to survive. Also, while we're here, I'm gonna quickly swap my weapon out. I'm gonna swap for the bow. Oh my god, I have to play this minigame again. 2, 1. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. This would be more fun if there's like actual music to go with this. Or at least alternate buttons. Like, why is it just E? Also, why are we forging a bow? Like... Alright, here, let's take the bow. Because I don't have access to an AoE weapon yet. I guess I could have made a longsword. The longsword would have been actually feasible to manufacture because we had enough copper ingots. So if we lose again, I'm gonna make the longsword, and I think that would probably be enough to help us win. So now we have a bow. Yeah, wow, it does exactly what it says on the tin. Who would have guessed? Okay, so unfortunately I don't think we're gonna get the barracks built in time, which is the big problem. Well, we tried. Okay. Unfortunately, this means we can't melee fight, and we don't get bonus damage for combo attacking, which is the other unfortunate part, but we'll just have to hope it's enough. I didn't build the wall either, so that might be a little too late on this side. We'll try to make it work. Could I just force it to start spawning now? Also, there is like a small amount of like holding this to determine where... Okay, let's quickly... Let's get everyone in here. Oh yeah, that does not do that much damage. Now, it is consistent damage no matter how much you press. So it's fine that way, but... Oh, jeez. Yeah, I am not going to have enough for this. That barricade ain't going to last very long. We'll do what we can. Our brave soldiers have walked in there, and now they're fighting for their very lives. And already Risten's wounded. Risten's trying to not die. I think Wizard's probably next on that chopping block there. I can't swap my weapons here, right? I have to go back to the forge. Yeah, okay. I might need to actually just build the AoE weapon, and that's probably how we survive. Yeah, because this weapon is not doing nearly enough damage. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're gonna need at least like 5 soldiers is my guess. I think whatever we have is just not enough. We'll probably lose most of these beds and probably most of the lower reaches of the city is my guess as to what's about to happen. But we'll do what we can. We really need to upgrade this weapon too. Okay. There's like 3 more here. The attack speed on this thing is awful. Okay. Alright, that's done. Alright, now... I think that's it. Okay, we survived, somehow. Now let's make sure that these people don't die. Oh, never mind, there's still more down here. How bad is it? Oh my god. Oh, okay, everything's on fire. So, fun fact, I can't get down there. Because these actually got this ruined. Oh, Ranu's dying. Okay, first priority is let's get Ranu out of here. Okay. Just gonna quickly rescue Ranu. We'll leave that entire bottom section alone for now, but let's just try to keep everyone alive. Oh, someone died. No! Wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. They both died. Wizard and Riston both perished in the line of duty. Okay. That's unfortunate. We'll have to find a way to rescue them. Or deal with that. There's still one more person who's injured. It is Nico, who is on the verge of dying. Oh my gosh. That's fine. Let's quickly go over here and see if... Oh my gosh, we can get Nico out of here. Alright, just dodge all the attacks. And then let's just get Nico into a bed. I'm sorry that I couldn't rescue them fast enough. I probably should have grabbed them instead of grabbing the others. Okay. So these two are gonna survive. Now let's also order a mass repair here. Now. So we gotta get rid of the corpses in a bit, and we gotta fight down here. Real quick, let's grab... You're strong and happy, so you're gonna join us. And you shall be named... Let's see. You shall be Riston the Second. There we go. Hello, Tathor. How are you, comrade? Oh, next rat we get, we'll name it after you. How about that? But how are you doing, comrade Tathor? Oh, Jesus, I have to rip through these. Oh, it's an evil frog. Oh my gosh, there's so many of these things. I don't know how I'm gonna kill all of them so I can free us. Alright, I think we can just try to bait them out and it should be fine. Because they have fairly slow attack speeds, right? Is what I would like to say normally. Still getting clapped here. You're being at work? How's work treating you? It sounds like you're suffering at work. Come on. City's under attack again, that's fine. Okay, good, another one dead. Okay, another one dead. We gotta stop them before they destroy more of the city. Ugh. There we go. Okay. We also gotta find a way to bury the dead now. Come on. Okay. Is work treating you at least okay? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Let's leave that alone. Wait for the frogs to come up. There we go. It's just boring at work. Hey, you know, at least it's better to have a boring job that pays you than a painful job that you hate but still pays you. Boring doesn't mean bad. Okay, so we're gonna repair everything. Repair everything. And then we gotta rebuild the floors, since apparently the floors are just, once they're broken, they're broken. Okay, so let's repair all that. And then I gotta figure out what to do with the dead rats, which is the other issue. Which means I need to learn how to make a... we need to research how to make a graveyard, essentially, now. Okay, so what are our options for dealing with the dead? Okay, so we can make basic graves, or a cemetery, or a crematorium. Makes everyone who passes a bit reverent, which will give them a little bit of happiness. Max 10. A grave has max 1. So maybe we just go straight into a cemetery? We can just go straight into a cemetery. I expect more rats will die in the upcoming days, so we'll need to make sure we're prepared for that. In the meanwhile, Riston 2, who has just joined us, will be learning how to fight. Alright, and then Riston will... Oh, a shield rat? A mace rat? Or a spear rat? Interesting, so maybe we just have a mix. We have like one of each for now, eventually. Let's also demolish these two. replace them with the barracks. I think we have enough. Also, I think with the winter, our citizens might not have the clothes necessary to survive the weather. Something to keep in mind as well as we progress through this. Okay, so I should be able to build a barrack. Eventually we'll build the barracks. Okay, so we can't right now. I think we'll be fine. Let the game run its course. We'll build a cemetery, and then once the cemetery is researched, I will go use the restroom because I've been holding it for a little bit too long. Let's get new people. Who's joining us? Alright. Hygiene and Florer. Iron Ore. This one is Intelligent and Anarchist. Extravagant and Crier. Alright, we'll take this one. Congratulations, Tathor. You are joining us now. Your old name was Dominic. Your real name is Tathor. Exactly as it says on the tin. May you do well in ensuring the survival of our city. What do you want? Build a training camp. Yeah, we're gonna build training camps. That's fine. Can I build another these yet? Okay. So I believe these are 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I can't put it there. I think what I need to do is I'm gonna expand the upper area here, and I'll put another training camp up there. Because we can fit 2, so I can at least put 2 more people defending. I can put at least 1... I'm actually kind of curious, like, what... Do our citizens feel cold? Do they have any concept of heat? Or is that not a thing that really matters to them? That's the real question we should be asking ourselves. Where do we put the graveyard? I guess we can put it, like, right here is fine. This is probably a decent spot to put a grave. Or down there would also not be bad. Get rid of the toilets, move them up here. I think that might be fine. Let's move the toilets up here. 2, and then I want to demolish these 2, and I'm going to put a graveyard right there. I'm not sure how big the cemetery is, but we'll find out. Let's just go right here real quick. Perfect. Also, mine this out. Okay. It was a little unfortunate that we had to lose so many brave friends, but you know what? They knew what they were doing when they became warriors, and for that we will always be thankful. Okay, so you're gonna be fine, and then we'll build those there. Okay, now we can build a cemetery, which fits perfectly in an area that I don't want it to fit because I need to use that for a group. Okay, better idea. Let's do it like this. Let's demolish these 3. Oh, wait a second. I don't have to demolish them. I forgot there's a relocate function. Well, I guess it's fine now. It's too late. Whatever. I forgot you can just relocate things, but whatever. 1, 2. Okay, and then that should get us more beds there. And then I can go here, slap down a cemetery, and we can put the dead here. And as they walk past us, they will revere our dead comrades, remembering those that we've lost in these trying times. That should be fine, right? Yeah. And then let's also make sure we have additional... Did you die? No. We had 2 people die. It was Riston and Suspicious Wizard who both perished in the line of duty. Alright, Magmar's gonna learn to become a warrior. And then... should have enough to build another barracks. Okay, not yet. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna get silk. We need silk. I believe silk is going to be produced by the weavers. However, this requires material that we don't have access to, which is silkworm, which I believe was found in the upper reaches of the tree, so we may need to just start doing that in a bit too. Alright. So let's quickly figure out how I'm going to go grab that. I think the easiest way to do this for now is going to make a nice little wood block here and then just kind of dig our way out through this. And that should give us access to the silkworms so we can make silk, and then we can make gold ingot, which is really easy to do anyways. We may need to get more resources, but that's a different problem. Oh, we need to get an apothecary. Alright, our apothecary will be Krusty, whose only job is to make medicine. Fantastic. Hopefully Krusty will do a good job of that. Is there anything else I need to do? Real quick. Okay. Other than the fact that everyone's perpetually sad, I'm gonna also stop manufacturing gold coins. And also, you know, stop making any coin. Let's just pause this for now. It should be okay. Let's just make sure the copper workers have enough resources to do what they need to do. So I also need to build out additional floors here. Because I need the resources that are located here. And then we need to do the same thing down here, because I want to make sure we have multiple floors of whatever we need. I think something like this is fine, because you see all that copper and gold? We need all of that. So we'll also order this. Perfect. Don't worry, you're not gonna die. I would never let any of my dear comrades die that easily. If you died, it just means I was just not a good commander. Okay. I will be right back. I'm gonna let the game run now that we're building things. I think I need a heal, so we're just gonna sleep in our bed. Right, I'll be right back. Hopefully nothing bad happens in the meanwhile. Listen, no one's dead yet. Everyone's fine. I think it's okay. Also, I happened to just be browsing Twitter while I was in the restroom, and for whatever reason, apparently you can gift, like, on certain channels now. You are now allowed to gift 1,000 subs. Who's gifting 1,000 subs to a channel? Who has that kind of money? I'm checking right now. Yeah, it's an option. Like, if you're on PC and you go to Twitch and you go to the subscribe button, right, gift a sub button, there is now an option for 1,000. That is insane. Oh my god. Wait, it disappeared. It was there and then it just went away. Wait, it keeps auto hiding. What in the world? I swear it was there. It was like, I guess on here I'm not big enough, so you can only gift up to like 1,000. That's so funny. I mean, I guess if you're like a giant channel, I guess it makes sense that you might have a few whales that want to throw that much money at you, but it's still kind of like, oh geez, where are you trying to go? Oh, we can't go down there. Streamer whales are something else entirely. I don't know how to make fun. Oh, there's whiskey. Whiskey's stuck. Maybe we should break some of this out. How about let's just get rid of this tile here. That's probably fine. This one too. Okay, so we're just spawning whiskey and then we'll remove the block. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of amusing when I saw that. I was like, oh my god, who's gonna do that? But then I realized if you really want to get a streamer's attention and you shower them with unholy amounts of gifts like that, that's probably how you do it. 1,000 is insane to think about. Because the Twitch sub right now is about like what, $6 US, so 1,000 means the streamer is gonna get about 3,000 USD. With if you have a 50-50 split, which some people have a better split than that, so they're probably gonna get like they'll probably end up getting like 4,000 out of that dollars, which is just give the streamers $6,000 or buy their merch instead. It's probably way better. It's probably way better for them in the long run than spending money on Twitch subs. On the other hand, it does get them a lot of money, because then the other big thing that you're getting with that is that I get a lot of Twitch subs sometimes from people that I don't watch. And sometimes it does actually entice me to like, okay, let's go click on this person's channel and see what in the world are they actually streaming. So I guess in a way it is advertising, and advertising can be a very effective way of just getting more people to pay attention to you. So I can see the logic at least. Oh, we're finally free from this. Let's demolish this real fast too. How deep does this go? I really want to know how deep I can go here. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's a cave. Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. I think this is about to end up in a spot I wasn't expecting it to go. Also, Nico's got disease, but that's fine. We'll worry about that in a bit. Let's at least focus on making sure people aren't going to die. There's our... Look at that. We have doctors. And they'll be fine. And the point of direct donation of stone is better. Refund jump space to bring your GPU. I don't know what jump space is, but I assume it's some game that exists that you're playing. Oh my gosh, these beds were not auto-signed. Okay, so you, Alana... Oh, because I destroyed their beds, that's right. That's funny. Wait, we're under attack? From what? There's another attack? Oh no, it's a revolting citizen. Who is it? Who's revolting? Ah, QQ is revolting. Alright, well, we gotta put an end to that revolution real quick. Oh, okay, interesting. Did you enjoy it, but it was just breaking your PC? Got it. Alright, maybe a couple archer shots will calm you down. I don't want to kill the guy. There we go. Just put him into a bed. He'll chill in a second. Oh, we're getting attacked again. I'm not ready for this. Okay, hold on. Put you in this bed here. Let's quickly put in... Okay, so Sprout's gonna be the... No. It'll be Sprout who's going to be the caretaker of the graves. And let me make sure we have enough citizens ready to fight. I think I only have 3. I have 2. Got it. We're screwed. We're so screwed. Okay. Let's make this one... Marksman gets the fight now. I will give you a spear. I'd rather have spear types. Okay. And then you also, I want to make sure you're a spear specialist. Okay. I don't know what kind of game you want to play. Have you seen what's on the work on Steam? I'm probably not gonna buy any games. I was actually thinking about seeing if I wanted to buy anything for Black Friday, but honestly, I'm leaning towards just buying filament for my 3D printer. I have been meaning to buy some wood filament and just learning to mess around with wood filament because, I mean, you know me, I like wood things, and wood filament sounds like the type of thing that I would be into, so, you know, that's why. Okay, so how do I make silk? How do I get silkworm cocoons? Grass. At the cocoonery. We don't have a cocoonery right now. This won't gather it. Hunter. Okay, so maybe I guess we can hunt silkworms. Probably the easiest ways to hunt them down. Alright, we'll hunt down silkworms right... here's fine. Wanna make sure there's enough space for that. We can hunt those down and we can try to expand this out. Okay. And then we'll need to get more citizens soon. Actually, I didn't realize this, but you can actually still grow crops in the winter, which is so weird to think about. I thought you wouldn't be allowed to, and that was my biggest concern, but you're just allowed to do so. This one's fine. Alright, the one named Ivy, your actual name is now... we already have, say, let's see, who do we not have? We already have Rachel, I think, right? I'm pretty sure it's Ziriuzen too. Who else do we not have an individual for? Who needs a rat? Oh, we don't have one for Sheikah, I think. Yeah, we'll give one for Sheikah. Sheikah. There we go. Perfect. Problem is you don't know what to play against and everything's so tiring. Well, play RimWorld. Or play Vic 3, I guess. I hear Vic 3 is a really cool game that everyone is into now and is very poggers if you enjoy the age of industrialization, the age of industry. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so what happens now with this? Okay, so you can have 10. Immunity to witness effect. Okay, got it. How more of the tech is there? Yeah, okay, you know what actually sucks though? PC parts. I know I was talking about this earlier, but God, I hate the price of PC parts nowadays. I was looking at figuring out if I wanted to get new PC stuff, and I'm like, nope, never mind. Also, have a good night, Kahila. Thanks for swinging by. Enjoy hanging out with your friends or doing whatever it is you're doing. Randy was a dick. Oh, have you seen us playing RimWorld yesterday? Oh my God, we died like... We lost like 3 or 4 people from disease. I think we lost like 3 people to infections. I think we lost like 4 people. Yes, totally. You're burnt to cinders. In video gaming or just streaming, like as a VTuber? Which one specifically? Because I would understand all of the options. Okay, we're gonna make Sheikah a shield specialist. Okay, well, see if this pans out. Kind of both. Do you think you'd ever go back to being a VTuber, or do you think you're just done forever? Oh gosh, we only have 2 people that are like fully trained for this. Alright, we'll see if this is enough. Alright. Come to me, my brave, noble soldiers. It's time to go fend off these foul demons yet again. Tasting the perfect condition. Perfect condition of what? Of the game? I should have switched my weapon. This is gonna be really tough to fight off, but we'll try. Riston and Magmar are here to fight, but these rats are evil. Thankfully, they're distracted by the giant thing that they have to destroy, also known as the beds. And thankfully we have enough damage. I think Magmar's gonna die, probably. Yep, Magmar's down. Okay, so we did manage to kill this stack. Quickly grab, Magmar. Okay, grab you. Put you in a bed. Okay, then Riston, come on, let's go. We gotta go fight off the rest of them. Because a whole lot of people are getting wounded. Oh, geez, they came up early here. Yikes. Oh my goodness, they just... Oh, they're slaughtering everything. We may need to swap off the bow. I don't think the bow's doing enough. It's too slow. The only benefit is that it's safe for us to use when we're fighting against these things, but I'd rather just have something that's a lot more quick and to the point, literally. Come on. So many of these stupid things. God, it's like a disease. Oh, hello. There's a lot of people here. Okay, let's quickly grab you. Okay, rescue you real fast. Hopefully we can get Issen. I'm not sure if I'm fast enough, though. We'll see. Come on. Okay, you like making alt islands you can fan. You know what? Fair enough. Isn't that the why we play a lot of alt history games? That's why we play games like Hoi 4 and Vic 3, because we want to embrace these weird alternate timelines that we create. Even if those timelines are completely crackpot and are a joke. Uh-oh. I think we just save Infidave just in time. I'm not sure if we can get Issen, though. I think Issen might be dead. Issen's dead here. I'm not fast enough to grab them all. And I think I might need to research an ambulance service. No, you're here. You're not allowed to die. You think I'm just gonna let people die? Yeah, we're gonna move some beds down here too. Yeah, I think, yeah, okay. Alright, new plan. Repair everything first and foremost. 2, let's dig this out here. 3, we're gonna put a couple medibeds. I didn't research medibeds, did I? Nope. Okay. Put one there for now. Let's go to research real fast. Okay. What do we need to make sure we don't die? Let's see. A medibed would be good. And an iron gate is very tempting, except we don't have iron bars. Explosive barricades. We don't have gunpowder. Spike traps. Here's for the enemies. Poison trap, hive trap, rat in a box. The Hall of Guardians will allow us to research fire rats. Wait, a soldier equipped with a flamethrower. Combat Academy gives us access to the Longsword Rat and the Hammer Rat and the Legionary. Support Academy gives us access to a medic. Ah, here we go. So you can have medics now. Rats together strong. Okay, so what I think we need to do... Trainer Rat, Mastered... Okay, we need to, let's get this one also, and I want to grab... Let's see, diplomatic office. Okay, so we can interact with other people with the diplomatic office. Let's grab that as well. And let's see if we can maybe move all the soldiers into another dedicated space. Ah, look at this. There's no more water, so we can't actually grow any more crops, which is not a good sign. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab that body. Do it myself. So, what was I saying earlier? Starting your run and you got a second pawn, you gave one of muscle parasites, and got your third one, you gave... Oh, okay, so you basically got unlucky with all the... with your poor guy, huh? It's okay. It happens in RimWorld. Like I said, in RimWorld you just have to kind of accept that bad things are gonna happen, even if you don't want it to happen, and just pray that it's not gonna be the end of your colony as you know it. Alright, that's another buried person. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we gotta repair all that, don't we? Don't I have a repair rat somewhere? Or is that repair rat slacking off? I might need more. I think I'm reaching the point where I do need to have multiple buildings scattered about. Your autocannon shot your kid in the back and you killed it. Why are you letting kids near the autocannon? That's the first question that I should be asking. Maybe just maybe, don't let your kids near the autocannon and they'll probably be okay. But if you put a kid near an autocannon, don't be surprised when the kid suddenly stops, well, existing. Can't be stored, still useful tools. Okay. Okay. So I can either make the... So I'm gonna make a longsword. It has AoE and does 16 damage. So this thing will basically just rip through most of stuff, because the S-Stock only did 3. And the Woodbow only did 2. The longsword, it does 16, so we're just gonna slap one of these down. Oh, I have to play the minigame again. When the kid stops kidding. Yeah, when the kid stops kidding and they explode. It's really a tragedy. I wish this had music. She didn't notice the kid. That sounds like a negligent parent who should probably be investigated by CPS. Just saying, you know. But anyways, Ron, let me know if you ever end up going back to streaming. I'd be curious to see if you end up doing so. I understand though why a lot of people do quit. I was actually so one VTuber I knew about, I know also today, just announced that they were quitting being a VTuber, and I think that's something that we're gonna be seeing a lot. Oh my gosh. This thing is slow with attacks. On the other hand, oh my gosh, 2 swings and these things just get carved up. Bam. Alright, this thing is more free from this. Alright, give me all that. Alright, we did it. That's been cleared out. And we can probably keep moving in either direction. I'm not sure if we need the bats, but we'll see. Are VTubers? I think more VTubers are starting to quit. And I think we'll be seeing a lot more of them probably quitting in the near future. Mostly because VTubing is it's tough. And I think a lot of people are just like... I think a lot of people are just kind of sick and tired of, well, being a VTuber because they're not finding the success that maybe other VTubers that they know have managed to garner. And I get it. I think it's understandable. If you're not successful, sometimes it's just better to hang it up and maybe move on to other things. Maybe they're better at other things that aren't streaming. Okay, we're gonna put Havel on this, I think. Yes, Havel gets to work here and hunt down silkworms for me. It is very saturated, yes. Streaming is all, like, streaming in general is just really saturated. I need to put someone on this bed. Alright, there we go. Also, I will dismiss my soldiers. Go rest. Ah, Riston did not get a chance to get to bed. We need to expand, our diplomatic corps. So, how do I want to do this? First of all, let's expand the... Oh, shoot. Let's expand this out, because we're doing 4 high. Let's cancel this. And then I need to build a... So I think what we'll do is I'm gonna move... Well, we don't need this here anymore. This furnace is no longer necessary, so we're gonna get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. Sound like VTubers, then again, some... I think it depends. I used to basically just only watch VTubers, and then I started moving into watching other people too. Basically, if it's entertaining, I will watch it. That's kind of how I think I approach who I watch, and I think a lot of people are in the same boat. I mean, back when VTubing was starting off, there really was like a legitimate VTuber buff where if you are just starting out, if you're a VTuber, like you automatically had some people interested in you because you're an anime character on the internet. That's so cool and unique. And nowadays it's like, there's so many of them. There's a lot of anime characters on the internet now. And it's just different. Also, we're gonna put bread in here since... Are we actually manufacturing bread? We are. Yes, perfect. I don't know where we're gonna get water. I guess we just have to wait until winter's over. Yeah. It's just VTubers. It's just streamers. I mean, yeah, that's true too. Not enough science VTubers. Yeah. Well, in my case, I am technically science-themed, but a lot of what I play is, like, very much violence-y war games, and Ray gets really annoyed about it because she's like, can you play things that are not just war games? I'm like, no. This is what I like. And she wants me to play Pokemon instead. Or, as we see here, Rat Game, which is a fun game. I do enjoy. There's a guy that makes nuclear reactors. Are you talking about, like, Uo Labs or whatever his name? Hi, Deva, how are you? How are you doing, Deva? Have you been doing more art recently? Oh my gosh, wait, this is a giant... This reservoir is gigantic. Holy cow. Wait a second. Maybe this will solve our water issues. Yay. What have you been drawing recently? Oh, there we go. Let's keep going. There we go. Oh, okay, you got like commissions and stuff. Can I can't go down there, right? Okay, well, if we need water, we may have found our water solution, but the issue is we have to start moving things around. I might need to start organizing the... This actually might need elevator lifts now, or more lifts. So why don't we try to sort this out, especially if we're going 3 high. I can probably... Oh, you know what? Hold on, something's over there. Let's go there. 1, 2, 3, let's go here. Oh, let's go here. I cannot draw a straight line. Holy cow, I can't draw straight lines. Okay, then I'm gonna go here. Cancel order. No. Oh my goodness. Okay, then we're gonna go build base, rock wall here, and then we're gonna order a just general deconstruction of all of this. Let's see what we can find in these general... I'm just basically strip mining this. Did Hololive have a lot of issues, or are you referring to Niji-Sanji? Because Niji-Sanji always had some crazy issues that were a really big deal at the time. I remember Niji-Sanji's, like, Niji-Sanji's entire, like, brand identity in the West has just been completely tarnished by the actions of a few. And I remember seeing some Japanese commentators basically saying, like, it's kind of ridiculous how Niji-Sanji's entire reputation was ruined by a few bad apples in the English sphere. And yes, V-Shoujo imploding was very much not a cool thing, because I had friends that were in V-Shoujo and they were, well, you know, not terribly pleased by the events that happened. It's very unfortunate, and I feel bad. Fragile hypertension. I will take this one. Alright, this one is now named... Did we get a Devapon? We did. I made a Deva character who works at the bakery, making the cakes. Alright, this one, let's name this, what do we have? Who else do I know? Who did we lose? We lost Suspicious Wizard. We lost Issen, right? Alright, this is Issen. Fire 2, there we go. Was Gura really having issues? I thought it was just more like she just left. That's not really so much of an issue as someone just wanting to be done with being with Hololive and wanting to go back to being an indie. And Iron Mouse, I know that one was a big one because, like, she lost a lot of her charity money, right? That was the issue with hers. We're gonna build out a... Where's the dang thing? Okay, so we're gonna build a trading post on a black market. Here's our trading post. That thing is big. Holy cow, maybe I should put that on the lower floor, actually. I think we might move the tax collectors to another floor. Yeah, I kind of want to start organizing how this is all sorted out. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, let's move the maypole. I'm just going to move you right over there. Perfect. And we're also going to move my royal chamber bed to another floor as well. Let's just move you right over here. And then on this floor, I think what we'll do... Okay, so hold on. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna start moving all the tax things up. So let's move Ilana's little workbench up. Yes, so move this back up. Let's move this here. Oops, reactivate you. Reload. I might need more taxes or tax collectors. 4 might be enough, but maybe it's not. Okay, 4. 5. Okay, so let's move all those guys up there. VTubers in general have larger proven themselves untrustworthy, and the ones that are doing fine in years are outliers. I mean, what do we have right now? So, like, the main ones are still V-Shoujo's dead, so you have Hololive, Niji-Sanji, Phase Connect. What else is there? Because I remember when VTuber was exploding, like, I know Sony tried to do, like, their own VTuber project, and I have no idea if that thing, if that ever went anywhere, which is really tragic. Well, tragic for them anyways. Also, I completely forgot about this quest where we have to make silk. Wait, we're being under attack? Oh. Haters revolting. Cease. Okay. There we go. Alright, the peasant has ceased the revolution by virtue of being smacked. Oh wait, there's another one. The number of individuals who wish to fight us continues to rise, and it scares me. Nico is regressing. How about you cease real fast? A couple swings of my greatsword should knock some sense into you. There we go. Wait, is there a Filipino VTuber Corp? Wait, really? What's the name of the Filipino VTuber Corp? I'm curious now. I need to know. I need to know. I think Fubuki, yeah. I mean, Hololive, at least in general, seems like they're all very nice to their talents and taking care of them. Yes, Ray? What's wrong? I'm keeping everyone alive for now, kind of, maybe. Put this hospital bed here for now. Let's put in... Immortal's probably okay here. Right? Oh, wait. Sort by efficiency. Oh, scandals. Why does it always feel like there's a scandal every 5 seconds? Why can't we just be at peace? Why is there always a scandal when it comes to just VTubers in general? I'm gonna start chopping this up. Actually, no, I don't want to chop that up. Let's not do that. I want to try to clear some of this out. Oopsies. Let's go here. Because what I think we're going to have to do is start collecting this water. I think the easiest way to do that is I'm going to build a... we're going to build a... water tank here. And then I need to build a ladder that goes from here, essentially down here, so we can just grab all that water, and that should be good enough. Oh, rich people bankrolling VTuber corporations. Ah, that's ominous sounding. I wonder if they were demanding special favors to get that boost in popularity. I think the thing with VTuber Corps, especially like small indie ones, is that I don't think people realize how much work has to go into that type of thing, and it's not guaranteed that you're going to succeed, right? Because I remember when VTubing was kind of like popping off, there were so many indie corporations and indie groups popping up and they were offering you the world. Okay, because at the time it was crazy that people were like, oh, you have to sacrifice your identity to work for one of the big corporations and you lose your IP if you don't, if you don't stay with them. Right? Let's take this. We'll take this one. I'll take this one. Alright, we're gonna name them. This one isn't named Arya. Their actual name is... Who else? Who else needs a name? I think this one... I think I already have a side character. We'll name this one... I think we already have Koizumi, right? So we don't need Koizumi. Let me think. Who else do I not have a character for that normally would swing by at some point in their in their time around here? Do we have Aethiana? We have Aethiana, I think. Oh, we have... let's get Isilvari. Silvari. And then let's grab the other one. And I shall dub the... oh, Sweet Sakura. I think is fine. Because that's someone who sometimes swings by too. And yeah, so I remember back in the day of VTubing, like that was a very popular thing too. It was like these indie corporations would come out of the blue and be like, hey, if you sign with us, we will give you all the support you need. We will literally just pay for your whatever you need, like your equipment. We'll give you a stipend. If you make less than a certain amount, we'll make sure you get paid X dollars, so you'll always have something. And I'm like, that's kind of a nice thing to do if they can pull it off, but do you realize how much work is involved if they want to make money? I mean, it was a new market. Like, they were testing different things, and I think there was nothing wrong with that. But I was like, every time I heard about it, I was like, how are these people expecting to make money? And I know it sounds a little mean to be like, why is it always got to be about money? Well, because otherwise these companies aren't going to last more than 5 minutes. And that's the real tragedy. Like, they need to have a proper business plan. And that's just... I don't think a lot of them did have a business plan. I think a lot of them were just banking on hope. I think a lot of them were just banking on the hope that the popularity of VTubers, like of a VTuber that they were supporting, would be enough to get people on board with like, okay, you know what, this person is a good VTuber. And we should totally just keep watching them all the time and give them all of our money. I could legitimately see that being a thing that people were going crazy about. Also, we're gonna put a pub here. If we can find a brewery, which is gonna be another issue. Hello, Skypeon. I would like strength. Give me strength. There we go. Hopefully we get this built, but you can see like we should be collecting water soon. And hopefully Garm's not gonna drown there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to force all the water out of there. There we go. Perfect. I want this small reservoir to exist because this might be another way we at least have a nice stockpile of water. There we go, perfect. And then we'll just try to clean it up a little bit by purging some of these little bits and baubles, and maybe we can go kill a few. I think I need to kill some evil plague rats with my giant great sword of justice. There we go. Look at that AoE. Oh my gosh, the attack is so slow. Ooh, maybe we can't do that after all. This thing is great, but it's a little slow. So, anyways, that's just me rambling on about VTubers because I've seen so many do their best and then ultimately burn out and quit. And I hope they find something that makes them happy in the end. But it is always a little sad being like, oh, I know this person. Oh, they're not streaming anymore. Oh, they quit being a VTuber. And it's like, oh, okay, I get it though. I get it. Because the main issue is I don't have beer to sell here, so we might need to start figuring out how to manufacture beer. We also need more beds, I just realized, so let's also do that. Let's also expand our beds. Add another bed here. We have enough leaves again. And then let's add more here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep... We're just gonna make the tree like a giant bedroom. Now, I do want to keep the beds kind of inside the tree. I'm not sure how feasible that is, but we'll try it. In fact, I don't think this is really feasible, but whatever. We already have a ladder, so I guess we're gonna start doing it like this. Kiryu Coco and Kizuna Ai? Well, even then, they also disappeared. Well, Kiryu Coco, you know, reincarnated, and then Kizuna Ai literally just, like, disappeared off the face of the planet until she came back recently, and it was like, oh my gosh, she's alive. She's actually here again. Alright, we're gonna have, probably just let interest be the clown in this area here. We may start building an underground, sleeping area here, too. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we can repair the tunnel, and now we can use the tunnel if we have any other tunnels. The problem is that the nearest tunnel is... We don't have any other tunnels. But if we ever need to fast travel, at least it's an option for us. Who's the other criminal? Infidave's a criminal. How could you be a criminal? We trusted you. And this is how you repay us. With violence and abdomination of our needs. Let's go build a lift station here. Perfect. Yeah, I know, I remember like the whole situation too. Oh, Exonia's stuck. How did you even get stuck down there? Alright, well let's free you from your prison. I'll help you out. Let's get you out of there. Did an avatar thing? Yeah, you the avatar cycle, but with VTubers. Yeah. Trying to think. Also, I just realized my microphone was not anywhere near my mouth, so I probably sounded really bad. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting to put the microphone next to me when I speak. Sometimes if I get up to go use the restroom and I come back, I'm like, oh yeah, where's the microphone? Who cares? I'm blind apparently. So then the audio just goes downhill. If I ever do that, please yell at me so that I remember to actually fix my audio. A little less bassy. Do you prefer the high bass or the more tinny voice? I think the bass one is probably more correct because it's the full-fledged professor voice experience. You get all of my luscious sounding lows and highs and everything in between. Let's try to eat your microphone. Okay, if you want to hear what I sound like when I eat my microphone, or like it's right next to me. So this is what it sounds like when the microphone is like right in front of my face. Like literally, there's maybe 2 fingers between the microphone and my mouth. So now I'm trying to do... No, I'm not going to make any weird sounds, don't worry. We're not going to do any ASMR type thing. Okay, never mind. I don't want to do that anymore if you're going to start talking about my fingers. Oh, here we go. So we have the tunnel. Now we can fast travel between these areas. There's more down here. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a desert. That thing gonna attack me? Oh, that thing's attacking. That's a scorpion. Hello. Okay, that's not good. Oh, I'm poisoned. Okay, this is bad. We may need to find a different way to deal with this. Okay. Is there a medicine for the poison? Because I'm starting to die. Oh, but we did need the cacti here, so the cat... Oh, wait, hold on. Let's just get rid of this scorpion hideout. I guess... Oh, Jesus. Maybe getting rid of this might not be a bad idea. But I am very quickly losing HP. Yeah, you gotta be careful. If you say anything that sounds questionable, Ray's gonna hunt you down and end your existence. I need to get back to the surface. I'm dying. I need medicine. Oh, I'm not gonna live. I'm dead. If I just stand here, will it make the poison go away? Okay. I somehow lived. Barely. Now we gotta go heal up. I mean, Ray is a mod, so it's not like your statement's necessarily incorrect. Ray is the one mod that's here all the time, and usually others like Riston and Zoingo are around sometimes. I think those are like the 3 people who really do like the mod stuff, because Raging Aura shows up occasionally, and then it's just mostly Ray, Riston, and Zoingo. I may or may not like recruit one more mod to just be there just in case Ray falls asleep, and who's usually here longer, like into the night. That might be a thing that I'm gonna consider in the future, but not something that's immediately pressing. Plus, who would even want to be a mod? Who's stuck? Okay. We may need to also pick a different armor. What can I use here? So the question is, how do I actually build... Oh, here we go. Okay, so we can make chainmail, which would basically do the same thing as slightly slower than the worn out dress. But at least it lets us live better. Yeah, let's make this. I have to do the forging minigame again. To be fair, 14 is a pretty good game. Actually, no, you know what Ray's obsession is right now? I can tell you exactly what she's playing right now. If she's still awake, which she is, and she's at her desk, she's probably playing Story of Seasons. If she's not playing Story of Seasons, she's probably playing Rune Factory. And if she's not doing that, maybe she's playing Final Fantasy XIV. Or she's playing Ratopia. Really take your pick. It could be any of them. It could be any of them. Also, I keep forgetting to open up the YouTube chat. There we go. Okay, so we have better armor now. I don't think it changes our appearance, right? So to reforge, I need coal. And I need bone powder. Bone powder is acquired from bones, which is made in a grinder. I don't think we have any bones sitting around, right? Do we even have a grinder? I don't even know if we have a grinder. Now I'm kind of curious. Let's see. No, there's a kiln and a masonry, so we don't have a grinder. So I think we'll put a grinder somewhere, I think. I don't know where, though. But we can't even manufacture bread right now because we don't have any water. All of our citizens are still poor. Like, I haven't had a chance to make any citizens slightly higher class, and we are running out of food. Turn off your brain after all the legal work. Well, that's fair enough. Oh, this one's pretty good, aside from the happiness buff. Sure. Tommy. Tommy's real name is... oh, I know. We'll make this FA, who I know from a very eternity ago. Stardew Valley. Ah, yes. I tried to play Stardew Valley. It was not the game for me. I found Stardew Valley a little boring. And I realized this is really not the game for me at all. Oh, wait. Also, why did I not do this right? Okay, gather water. There we go. And then do this right there. There we go. We're getting all the water now. Perfect. Stardew Valley's stressful. Why is it stressful? I'm curious as to why you find Stardew Valley stressful. Also, I want my... I only have 2. Wait, hold on. There's gotta be more. Oh! I see the issue. Hold on. I forgot to do this, by the way, to make more beds. We gotta kind of open that up. And... let's cancel all orders here. And we've actually almost made it to the top. We actually made really good progress. Alright, so if we dig this out, then they should be able to start building the actual beds here. Also, before I forget, let's cancel the bed orders. Because what I want to make sure is that they're set to... auto. Perfect. Your friend put a bomb on your fields. That was the last time you played it. If farming Stardew Valley says to your liking. Is it because Stardew Valley has a lot more of a... like, you have to make sure everyone is gonna get, that's what I'm thinking of. Like, it's very much on the financial aspect of farming that makes it so difficult. I could see that being the case, too. Okay. This is one from one side to the other. So this moves water. I don't even know how to get electricity. How do we start doing all that weird stuff? A printing shop allows us to make books. A tannery allows us to make leather. Or leather-based goods. Oh, so you can turn 1 rabbit into 4 leather. Okay, so that's how we have to make leather. The butchery allows us to do that. Okay. Oh, and we need the grill. So the grill allows us to turn meat and salt, raw meat into 3, so that at least gets you to 75%. And also you get more nutritional value. Because raw meat is 25 nutrition, but cooked meat is worth 45. So it's probably worth getting a grill at some point, although getting the salt might be difficult. Some of these meals are really complex. Like, why are we're making pasta? Apparently the rats have learned how to make spaghetti. Not only that, but they've also learned how to make just like spaghetti and grilled fish and steak. Rabbit steak. A tailor shop will allow us to manufacture clothes. So clothes, I think we do need to start figuring out, because I think the colonists, or our citizens, do need clothes to survive. Now, it is only for middle-class citizens, and right now everyone's a peasant. So maybe that's not necessary yet. Or a tooth care workshop. Oh! You need a crab. Hermit crabs will eat the plaque in the body of a rat. Where am I gonna get salt? Okay, so one... okay. Halite. Halite produces salt. And I need a grinder. Okay, so I guess we have to build a grinder because I've been kind of ignoring building grinders for a while. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put down a storage. And then I should be able to put grinder 1 and 2. And hopefully this elevator is at least fast enough to move people up and down where they need to go. Might need to put one on that floor as well. Oh no, we're getting attacked again. Alright, let's get ready. Hopefully we survive, but based on my track record so far, it might be a little difficult. Part of the reason why the JP Agricultural site crashed. Wait, what do you mean? The JP Agricultural site crashing? I didn't do anything, I promise you. Whatever it is you think I did, I probably didn't do it. Okay, there's no way I would be responsible for such a crime. Oh wait, I can buy things. Okay, so I can buy clothing and shoes and all this high-end stuff, but I can also sell things that I can't sell, which is unfortunate. Okay. So move this repair office. Move Ranu's work. I'm gonna move you over here for now. And then in its place, where Ranu once was, I'm gonna build the... let's build the Black Market. Actually not a very big building. Sakuna players crashed the JP site. What do you mean? What did they crash? What was on that website that they had destroyed? Now I'm curious. Oh my gosh, we need more people collecting water all the time. Oh, I think this is the limestone. Okay. Wait, so how do I actually find salt? You need halite, and we have not found any halite to produce salt. There's a lot of crystals, but not halite. We may need to go explore for halite is probably my guesstimate. Speaking of which, let's go send a couple people to explore. Mushrooms and coal. Alright, send whiskey there, send Efe over there, send Tather over there, and send I over there, and that should be fine. Let's start with that stack. Let's make sure we're all in the same combat group. It's oddly in depth about growing rice. Well, I guess the more you know about that. I didn't know that. Okay, so you can have 5 citizens per... Okay. So we are ready to fight. Oh! Hello! Oh, you actually have to destroy the snow. Snow will actually accumulate on the upper floors of whatever you have. That's interesting. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of snow. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of snow. It's getting... It's happening real fast. I don't know what to do with this. What can I do with snow? Does it just melt? I hope it just melts. Oh wow, yeah, it is just blocking stuff. I assume when it melts, it probably will be a lot more useful, especially as it just melts into water. So we want to make sure that some of our spots aren't going to be flooded when the snow inevitably melts, is my guess. It doesn't cover up buildings, too, so if a building's in use, then it's safe. Okay, let's go to the black market. What do you actually sell? What do you actually sell here? So I can't sell things, but I can buy medicines, salt, the cost of teeth. Oh wow, 1 tooth is 20 salt. Yikes. Okay, well, I don't have a lot of sharp teeth that I want to have to spare. Alright, here we go. Let's go fight. Alright, come with me, my brave soldiers, for there is combat afoot. Alright, so it looks like they're only attacking from one side. Looks like none of them are coming from the south. I think we probably cleared it up. So we gotta deal with the ones on the outside here. And I know exactly what they're destroying, so that's fun. Ranu, you're probably gonna die here if you stand over there. Why would you stand there, Ranu? Oh, jeez. At least this AoE is doing a really good job of at least carving through these things. There's so many! Oh, I don't think I can get Ranu out of there. You might be dead. Come on. Oh, does it always come to that side? I mean, sometimes they came from the bottom, but I think I destroyed the grave underneath, so that's probably safe. There is a barricade. They destroyed it real fast. No, they ripped through that thing in record time. Okay, that's fine. So, anyways, hello. We're just gonna put you in bed here. Take you. Put you in bed here. Okay, undraft you. Dismiss. Go. We'll build more barricades, yeah. That's probably correct. Okay. Listen, I'm trying my best, okay? It's not an easy time controlling this wonderful colony of silly rats. I haven't even made it to electricity and magic yet. Like, apparently that's an entire mechanic that I have to worry about at some point, but our economy's not, and our prosperity's not high enough. We probably should start figuring out how to get people to middle class. Now, I did unfortunately shut off the the mint, but I think we need to start opening the mint up again. I think any gold we have is just gonna go to the mint for the time being. That's probably the easiest way to do things. What's wrong? I'll build more stuff, don't worry. Just need to turn this back on. Only gold coins. We have 8, so we can make 4. Alright. Turn it back on. Wait, why are you throwing things at me? I haven't done anything to justify people throwing things at me yet. Okay, so I don't have a ladder that goes there yet. Okay. What do you mean? I've only lost 3 people. If anything, that's a really good rate of keeping people alive. This one's good. Right, the one named Leo is now actually named... you know what? We haven't seen Evil Unova. Let's give it to them. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. No, your rat has a job. Why would you say your rat doesn't have a job, Ray? Your rat is a... You work at the pasture. Specifically, you're milking rabbits. Okay, you milk them. Just exactly as you had asked me to allow you to do many, many moons ago. I have acquiesced to your demands. And so, that is what you do. Let's also grab, I probably want a cocoonery. Oh, that costs 7, yikes. Okay, can't make iron yet. Spike traps are probably fine. And, ooh. A bell tower. Shrine of the Horse. Okay, so these give different effects, which I don't really know what these do, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Royal Kitchen. Various royal dishes can be prepared. What does that mean? Oh wait, more importantly, the royal wardrobe, so we can change our aesthetic. Yeah, let's do that instead. We need proper clothing choices, so we'll make sure that our brave princess queen, warrior queen, is appropriately dressed for the occasion. Oh Jesus! I just realized there is a... Oh, you know what? I think the rats spawned down there. Right, there's a grave there, but because of the way this is set up, there's like no way for them to actually get up here. So that entire pit is just gonna slowly fill up with plague rats every time there's a fight. Also, there's a blizzard, which means... How bad are we talking about the blizzard? Okay, well, nothing is filling up, so it's probably okay. We're probably safe. Food is running out, though. Yes, hello, citizen. Lose 100 grain, and everyone gets happy. Lose 50. Okay, because it's freezing and we're not ready, so let's give everyone a little bit of food. 5% of the population will get early stage disease. They'll survive. Okay, 5 people with disease is actually a lot more than I was anticipating, but we need food. We're running out. But yeah, I would never just make someone jobless. Now, what we are is going to be foodless in the near future, so I'm probably not going to grab any more citizens for the time being. We can't afford it. We can't afford getting more citizens. Let's go kill this thing. Have enough damage, right? 1. Oh, there's the infected. Alright, so we're just gonna pull back here. Cleave them in half. Do it again. Okay. I don't think this does nearly as much damage as I thought it did. I'm stuck. It really does need more BGM. Is the BGM getting, like, boring? Should I, stop using this BGM? I wish this attacked faster. Okay, so we gotta fight these again. Thankfully, my armor is so high that I can just not care. Also, for an AoE attack, it's not AoEing all the time, which is concerning me. I think then the Plagues dies after like 2 more stacks of enemies coming out, or 1 more stack. Alright, so that's the last stack. Now these are flyers. Okay. Someone is stuck. Oh my goodness. Oh, Suno's got a quest for me. Hello, Suno. Maybe you don't want to stand near where I'm trying to destroy rats. Or evil rats. Alright. Let's see. I'm starving. Would you give me a penny? Eat this bread. Remove this guy from my sight. Alright, you know what? Here, have a singular piece of bread, my poor citizen. Okay. See, I'm a benevolent queen. We give food to the poor and needy as they need it. I would never... Oh, jeez, everyone's getting stuck. Where are they trying to route to? Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Why are you trying to route all the way down there? A small hobby. They'll give us 300 dar. Maybe take half of it. And I'll take the 150 dar. Which should add... give us a little bit more money we can use for other things. Yeah, I'm gonna reduce the tax rate now. I think it's time that we reduce our taxes again. I think it was early game that we really needed the taxes to kind of just at least be in the green, but now we've reached the point where we can probably justify reducing it. Now the question is, how far do we lower their taxes? Right. Let me think. I think we start taxing their income instead of their wealth is probably the correct thing to do. Right? Let's build a diplomatic office here too. Yeah, I think that's the correct thing to do. We no longer tax their wealth, and we're just going to change this to general income tax. So, let's do that. What are you going to do with so much money? Because you have to pay your citizens to do work. I'm going to tax... let me think. Anyone with over a certain amount of wealth will get a general income tax of, let's say, 30% of their daily earnings must return back to the crown. So not their total wealth, just a portion of their earnings. And then we'll do a... to make sure that, I still want to have a high wealth tax to keep, if anyone makes too much money, to make sure they're not hoarding wealth, so I think we'll just leave this one, the high wealth tax. And then for the subsidy, the poor tax. I think this one's still fine, right? I don't think I need to do anything about this one. Don't need to change that. Let's leave it as is. Okay. There we go. Now that we have a diplomat... Okay, so I want to also do the diplomatic office in a second. We want to start finding people. But you can see that, we're making a lot of money through the taxes, but the general income tax, we're going to change it up. Okay. We found another colony. The Hanging Cities, built above the Great Woods, also known as the City of Woodweb. Interesting. There's a lot of dirt over there. Okay. We are running out of food so fast. Oh god, it's so bad. Oh, what am I gonna do about the food situation? Oh my god. We're so doomed. Everyone's gonna starve to death and I can't do anything about it. It's too late. We're all dead. We probably will have to start buying food. Why do we have a market? Okay, whiskey's returned. What did you find? Grass. Oh, hello, grasses and rabbits. Okay, so if I send... That costs 17 food for the chance of getting... Oh. Because even if you survey it... Right? Or is it the more times you survey it, the higher the chances of you getting things out of it? Or is this yellow area my territory? I think that's my territory. Okay. I mean, I don't mind. I think games like this do need a way to interact with other nearby neighbors. Okay, let's also go here. Let's go to the grinder. We'll throw in Evil Unova, and you will be doing... Okay, so... no, I want you to make salt. If we had any salt, which we do actually have some halite, and then the other one will be used by... to produce oil out of flowers, since we have a lot of flowers now. But we don't want to burn through all of it, so maybe we'll have to be a little careful. Let's put a hard limit on this. We're gonna do a quantity check of... we're gonna do a resource check of flower petals. If we ever have more than 50, I'm okay doing this. Otherwise, don't make any oil. Because we need to make sure we have some oil for other projects, just in case. Perfect, so now we can go back up. I think I've done a pretty good job so far of keeping us alive throughout the seasons. I guess we'll just play until the end of winter, which is about like one more day, and then we'll be back in spring. All right, here's our diplomatic office. Diplomacy. Okay, so we have to pick one. There's a rich merchant's habitat. There is a monastery city, and then there is the woodweb. Now, Ratopia is allied with someone that we don't know. We can present them a gift, which will increase prosperity and relations. So the question is, which one of these factions sound the most interesting? Now, there is also the woodweb. The woodweb is a hanging tree. We can also open up a trade route with these individuals. And they will have different things. Like, these guys will have slate. Let's see, what about Ratopia? What do you have access to? Ooh, scorpions and honey and oil and myrrh. Myrrh you can use for medicinal uses. The other option is soldem, which would be able to give us myrrh, sand, bones, medicine. I think I actually want to go trade with soldem, and we just need to give them access to spider webs and copper ore. I will create a trade route with the city of Soldem, the merchant's hut. So at least... Okay, so one more day. We'll do one more day, and then that'll probably be a good spot to take a break. If only we had more money. Oh, you know what? I don't think we have enough tax collectors. I think we need more tax collectors. Also, one of my soldiers is a bad boy. Please stop being a bad child. Thank you. I cannot have any of my brave warriors becoming a naughty lad. It would not be befitting of our empire to have such soldiers in our midst. I gotta figure out what to do about food, though. Because we need grass to grow rabbits. Oh, jeez, there's a bird above me. Hello. Letters arrived. Leader, please help. Our city has been devastated by the flood caused by a collapse. We can give them some money to give us some... I'll give them a 1,000, should be fine. Remember, money that leaves our economy is not money that's going to be able to come back unless we mint more money. So just like normal, real economics, we got to be careful how much we spend, how much money leaves our economy, and how much money comes back into our economy. Speaking of which, we can buy snails, rubber. Oh my god. Okay, so we'll have to just wait until it, like, recycles. My guess is that we'll have to wait until food shows up on the list. Jerky. 20 jerky... for 400? I guess that's okay. And maybe 2 medicines just to kind of get us something. That's fine, I'll buy your black market goods, you foul... ripper offer... scammer, whatever you want to call them. Alright, let's go sleep here. Mostly because I think our HP is a little low, so we might as well... Oh, never mind, we're full HP. Again, I think Ray mentioned that this game will be getting mod support in the near future at some point, whenever the developers get around to doing so, but... I'll believe it when I see it. I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I think we can kill one more of these things over there. Let's go kill another stack of evil den. Let's kill this thing first. So we'll have to see how it pans out. One. This thing is really slow. I do like its AoE, but I don't think it's AoE enough. Interesting. It's not sending any enemies at me. I am really scared that this thing is going to spawn a boss if I don't kill it now. Okay. Oh, okay, it didn't even bother doing anything. It just gave up. Cool. Let's go here real fast. I want to see what's on the other side of this area. I think we already explored this, right? Yeah, that's where the bees are, which we can harvest the bees for honey at a later time, so it's not exactly an immediate priority, but it's something to keep in mind. I also, like, farmed this water reservoir, and it's already, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's already nearly empty. We just really ripped through that much water, huh? I'm gonna try to make this a little bit deeper, so when a flood comes in, we have at least more options for, well, just managing our water supply. Because good God. I think in order to survive, I don't know how Ray managed to get like a gigantic water supply, because I saw Ray playing it, and she has like a water reservoir that is completely flooded. And mine are just dry and barren. It is probably a skill issue. It's a weather issue. My weather's not as good as hers. I keep trying to go down there, which is really weird. I don't know why. One person needs joy. You'll be fine. Yeah, don't you love tree water? I love tree water. The tree water makes me happy. Okay. I don't think peeing in the water supply is going to fix anything. If anything, that's just going to make your rats hate you a little bit more. Maybe we shouldn't be peeing in the water supply. Just, you know, small thought there. One does not need to pee in everything you can pee in. It seems a little excessive. The fact that I even have to say that out loud is a curse. Okay, there we go. So that should be fine. Let's get that going. Clear that out. And then let's order this dugout. I guess when you think about O&I, that's probably literally what happens. Perfect. Just keep building. It will cost us money, but that will give you income. And I will collect some of that income back anyway, so it all comes back to me. In the end, I'm the only winner of this economic game. Assuming we're still making more of this. Yeah, we have enough, right? Okay. Actually, wait, can we do this like twice as efficiently? That's about the same. Got it. All right, who's ready for day 49? Give it up for day 49. Just the way Mr. Krabs would have loved it. This game is pretty, though. But I think we're reaching the point where it's like just really slow expansion, unless I know what I'm doing. Which I don't know what I'm doing. Whenever I play any game like this, I always reach a point where I expand so fast that food becomes a huge issue, and we have reached that point in the game. I don't know how to manage the food in our colony, and that is going to bite me in the butt. We made it! We made it to spring! Look! Oh my goodness, why is it the game? Why is the sky peeing? Why is the sky peeing? Oh my god, I'm not even joking. That's a lot. Hello, messenger. Many students are strong. Yes, I would love to have a friendship with them. Look, you thought I'm joking? Look! Look! Why is the sky peeing? I know this. I know it's the snow melting. I'm mostly just. I'm being disingenuous. I know exactly what's happening. No, I think you actually are supposed to make a reservoir in the sky to mitigate the water flooding like this, because buildings aren't usable if it's flooded. So that's exactly what's going on right now. In fact, I want to see if I can follow the water. Right? See, this is what I was afraid of. So it's just flowing down the ladder. And it is flooding our school. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly slap down. Just dig this out here. That at least reduces some of it. I'll try to at least lower them to a lower floor. Okay. No, I need the water. So that's why I'm willing to at least do all sorts of weird things to at least manage the water. Even if rain is good for us. Because it means we can start to collect a hefty supply of water that we can use in our reservoir. See, like this here? This is exactly what I wanted to happen. It's flooding. That's good. Because that water we can use for crops, right? Because we have to have someone manually dig the water out. Yeah. So that's fine. And our water tanks are going to collect it. Now, I was hoping that this reservoir would fill up a lot more, but unfortunately it did not. So, we'll have to figure out a better way to do this, to collect the water here. But for now, whatever we have is perfectly fine. But I think we made it to spring, so we made it a whole year in-game. From spring to spring in this time frame, in about 6.5 hours of streams, which is of gameplay, which is pretty good, I think. I'd say we succeeded. I think I'm fairly happy with that. Let's go see who's alive at this hour. I need to follow more people. We'll go raid the red panda. That's fine. There's no roof. There are no roofs in Rat Sing Se, though you are safe here. There is no war in Rat Sing Se. Here we are safe. Here we are free. Anyways, we're gonna go raid the red panda, who's playing Run Escape. So hopefully you enjoyed today's funny game stream where we did the funny rat game, just as Ray had requested. We may play this again in the future. Ray is saying that I should do it again next week, but I make no guarantee about that. Tomorrow, I might not stream, depending on what happens. I will make an announcement as we get closer to stream time if I'm able to stream. If not, if I'm not able to, then I hope you all have a wonderful American Thanksgiving, because I am not streaming for the rest of the week then. Because Wednesday would be the last stream of the week, and if I'm not streaming, then that's it. I'm sorry. I refuse to stream on Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people will say, like, why not stream on Thanksgiving? Because there's going to be lots of people who want someone to watch, because I want to just have my own time. You know what I mean? Or I'm not having to worry about any of that stuff. Anyways, good night, everyone. Thanks for watching the rat game. Enjoy your evening, or your day, or your week, depending on what you think ends up happening. Thanks.